Ono ankasa would love to do that. But if you are not quantity, and that is where John Mohammed's 24-hour economy comes in as a deliberate government intervention to encourage that person and make it easy for him. Okay. Yet it was no. You think Kenya boso. Yeah, the idea be by friend a time of use tariff. And mra will be use Kenya and a better boa will be tria. It will use soon Kenya no. And mra ni pado do use soon Kenya and your friend the peak hours are. Maybe no crown be me yenyeska. Okay. Now we use Kenya no off peak hours. Emra nipa da nipa kakra bi use Kenya na ni atebo no so ama. You know the night there be because the meter na be used for time of use no calibrated to run 24 hours. Lawyer. It is a enye juma anopa na anadwo nko na we use it will cut you out. You won't benefit from that. It will be calibrated say for peak hours 6 a.m. to say 9 p.m. Charge obi use Kenya 1 kilowatt hour of power charging 1 cedi. But if it's 10 p.m. you go see how much 5 charging 50 pesos. But if you are not used, no, but if it is not running 24 hours, now the policy unipa but try to take advantage of it. And that is why you need to put in place the checks and balances to make sure say ANC. And if there is no consumption during the day, but the consumption is always in the night, the system will cut it off. Ono ankasa would love to do that. But if you are not
take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the Easy Voter database. Do that using the SNIT database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data. Take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the Easy Voter database. Do that using the SNIT database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data. Take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done,
All right, Charlie. May same way in the if you mommy, you can say we be able to there. Be our you okay. Mama, I don't know dear neighbor. Me lighting no mommy problem, but your mommy one just a few seconds. You are about swat up or so mommy. Can it be that no? I'm because I seen the best. Neighbor, catch up. Yes, sir. Should help me. All right. Ha. About I did very better this way. Okay. All right. I think for again, Madam Nina Sisama joining. Mon fan me say me sorry koye 1 or 2 be kakra. And then the 10th of December 2025. Said the Adame Kano. Say Nyame Adum na otin kwamwa na Nyame na aye. And when in get na then Nyame ase for a be or do every do. Me wie sana na meda mo a mo support me eba me page so na me be di dwumani na meda mo ni na ase wo odosro nko a moda na di de kire me de bia de ameka ne se mani so mani so pa se me frɛ mo se mommra na mo meboa me bia mo ba na mo beboa me on all my platforms so nyame nhyira mo na mom mesrɛ se ne wa join ne ya and then nyame ya adomo a Ashanti Regional Communications Director, Mr.Paul, KWABENA Yandoh, Yandoh, obetumi aba joining ama yene no atwetwe nkomo. Say last week no me can be try say moving forward, we shall be bringing a lot of these regional communications away officers, so that we can actually see their course or year 2024 in terms of your communication grounds. So hopefully we'll be joining in soon na yet me di nkomo. Say share me our TikTok say the other make a TikTok, you can repost for me, you can share, you can tap on it, you can do just make it active, be just comment near there so that the people who are watching can actually alert other people to also join. Share me YouTube so Mr. the only way I mean who say share me and then they say ubeja me message and ubeja comment Mr. wa share me YouTube jam message in your message they didn't be a hello bright saying hello hi Felix how are you Saline. You can surely help me with those to help boost the page and also keep the page active the way it's supposed to be. And to jam a comment Mr. wa na me who na mean to me read na mean to me move na me mouth shout out Mr. P. Facebook so Sam also not sure me what, but I think you are the only one watching on Facebook right now. Hopefully the rest of them can join. But watch them with Facebook, leave a comment and let me know. All right, Kwesi PRK, I say watching you from London. Yo, bro, me that's it for watching me from London. God bless you. Jennifer Josephine, share me with YouTube and also say God protect you and your family. Yo, me that's it. And maybe I remember out. So also me that was say wait to me I join me patcho. What join me tap so share mommy. Why? Now hopefully and be your guest be joining. So joining I'll bring him on direct na yet to me Eddie common. Na any may be koso kakra. Me kwesi apia in fact. Sameka semeninje ya na meboa. And for the first time in a long time, I am super proud to be Osunuku Kruku member, and I said to be an MPP member. Our mighty minority in parliament did something. Many ajia mami hudi amen kanchromo. As a mensa why dry kakra mesremo. Mama memfa enku kakra fa menku tuasa. They say Vaseline and I'm a desra. My more gun and I'm a sremo mumde menku to kakra na say na konamne giant do sremo. Could nip and wire hosako, I know who was as I did go to any pema for gas at the big catching idiot. I know I come a caca. Say, my sacco. As when you must shrink caca. Because guess nature near the other. By my dear, where do honey? I'm here who second to Sesame John Finum man who didn't even. The show in Ukraine shit. I know way. Oh, yeah, my bammy. Yeah, now I'm confident. Okay, into Yanko. Adiabiasi Parliament said the American many papa because in a long time no. Now I was expecting say BBC Ebekoso. Now Endra the see what Parliament and you know very wonderful. You ever baho na ye be din komo. Now so Adiabi Hame me kwesi apia semanka enye mede. And the same. And then say MPP food be we me fan kwechiri mo amunimu omo Abyssinia for no womunimu senya ade a wo mo be cocaine into one person kwan a ye de be cocaine ni na wo mututu so mayen no wo mo ahyeda ye won ho se wo mo etu omo ho sebio ede egu obi a omo hwe so ye strong a nani eden camp. They want to find something to tame that person. Yeni na ye waha. Sabe me enye ye papa Kennedy Japan tina me bae. Tebi. Nanso yete ne nsam ne nneama oyeye ene nsam a wakeka ama na ekuduru sei. Ene ye election. Osuro ne me dance ni say Papa we de bia onu nko ade obi epra no obi atino obi asisi no obi aye ne sei na oye bia na yahwe ne ho taa enu nti abe empower na chitaafo ni bi emenne ye maame na atoshi ohwe nsem a ohwe kokoa mu ne nsem a wo ka in fact onim no kura no na nso so mfa no kura ni nya adwuma na saade we say your political party MPP. Etie for there ya wo mun ne say. Ono ne nkrofo betumi aka dia ye pese ye ka bia. Tie ni pa. Ne nkrofo betumi aka bia for bia ho. It doesn't matter who the person is in the party. It should be allowed. It should be allowed. But say obi correspond pepepe and so my victim. Now I'm finding ways I'm the best saying Crawford. And someone the company and Crawford can in na MPP ni come for na MPP any and you for and a chairman abronye me nim nyame ko a eko say ni mu etintim abronye say baby edu no too much. Somebody has to get up and speak. And abronye started say oh speak. Yet it had na grossa and ne abronye show ano ya na ye kama. And no ba ochina omba and ne oba ochina omba. Nini na ne say ye di break anything that is stronger for His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na ye twi wuntumi abo so. Just say obia ye suspect say oye Bawumia nipa no say ye pe kwan bi na ye de woto problem na ye gu ho fi na ye sell na me na me dwene say ade de wo ye na anya adwuma nka next time no sisa. Unfortunately, they are not selling any message. Afen wo monam na wo mu kurakura toa utie Dr. Bawumia enam a o che ne ideas how aniema beko se de be ya grassroots fo akoma beto ye mu no yenam ene ye kura toa ene ye inshira na ye mabru so adom na ye mabru so orechiche adwungu no nam no de adwungu chiche adan ya campaign for fresh asem no ana campaign ye ne based on message nti based on message no he Friday Ghana here na ye no the kakra taste ke me ba Friday no uhwie ba ko a obetumi de achenam 10 years and say that orechiche adwungu no namu utie enne wonenam a okurokura toa se koleba utie okurokura koleba fo toa and watchiche ngo Dr. Bawumia ato ne bo ase prosecute issues find the solutions bit by bit community based like I'm kind of saying budget adentia aden ye kosi community center ewo abura asebu kwa mankese na atise contract anything crime eba there be yankasa so ye ya so ye contractor obetumi aye kromu for na area of onya adwumanye sa ne amai na Bawumia eche amanfo ne nam ho ena se bi obehu bia ode beye bibi na me ya mo an pa se no mesramo ema na mo wo nufu akese we MPP mesramo oba amamu nkobi because se wu kobi no ohun se wu nufu so pe obeka se we ni na yetumi de ye miracle ye be chiche ma we ni na na edi omo agina ho we no me friend baby fresh milk nti no we ni no mutumi ye na ha because they say the message na fono ye nti bibia beto etrim bia na yakokeka Ellen Amada kuti ne baby nani na eden wo gbon adwuma won kokan obi interview okoye ye ni na ya ni tua bi metro yi mi wo video yi wa ha asamo a yes sister yi kan ye had nothing to do with any disrespect. Now so we are for Ken Army, we are for Ken USA. One more platform. Now you need my papa be I the platform need the intino. Yes, sorry, I yes week we ever win kotum. Now this time the Yankupon ma wo mutu ye. And now me no ka say. And the date. The 10th of December. And you know more had you. Yes, any package. Give the dog a bad name and hang it. Ellen Amade Kwenye den. Oh mom crime mo say hununi nkosunti. Sa again no. Ye best silence ne pa. Papa Kufuor de obi apenasem enti se yaka so obi aka se tie Kufuor ye ni na ebe be tu ya no na ye de gu Ellen so na nka bu Ellen na bem na nka Ellen na ye ayi na nka Ellen na tumi ama na mo ankasa na ya na me ka se sa Ken team na ankasa no won nyansafo awo mu no kakra bi ene nyansafo no so de o ma dwene ba ye mfa because o menim say ye de ane say ye ntumi wi ni nti no ye nko semi o ntini ye semu eno kwa no dwuma omudi Wonyankopon wo wonya na de yakwa Mrs. Loss here by ye Dr. Bawumia forget because if you had won 2024 by now ka won say guti why should somebody go and lie on Ellen say Ellen akodi sebe President Kufuor tem e wo bra na eni o ka de Onyankopon oh yes my guest is here the nyame ase as my guest na ba na Onyankopon me dance ni enie ene date aye 10th nanso yakofa ayifo GH1 for niama ene ye de beda dan crofo se Ellen akodi di President Kufuor tem nanso mo be ka sa abro nya akọ challenge se be President Kufuor ankoba ne sa nti se so obi aye be hu se wo Dr. Bawumia side ana wo chema wuntumi side bia no e se e pekwan bia omo de be break you down omo de be se be nya adwuma ene date ye 10th. We are for Ken USA. Honor day we start free. I mean, I say your baby amra challenge me. And almost say 12 December 2025. Intina Kenya free no modeba. Nke ye train na on the 12th no ma be 12 and na omo ho a ekopre wo mo no ekopre wo mo and e ma sa day we ebe leak ye. The I person catch reckon for says they say a message. Yes, Romo. Omonfa omo message mbra. Na omunjai sa ayam piana. Power bia when people benya. Na mama I am a guest. Akwaba. Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, why ready? Hello, Mr. Paul. Hello. 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 All right. Say, yeah, brother, Mr. Paul, or get ready. Now, what Bentino say, Obabaka, we will get him in touch. Until the other can say, yeah, you want about me aside there. Yeah, you focus. And we are not going to allow anybody to use any means to be asset or the begange. Minimum after who send me a copy or chema won't to me case no more. And Yama baby, I won't want to say, and yet chema won't to me, and then the one can say, but you know, so many evidence. And Yama and Unti young chema won't to me, our boss, hanging, and there were more about so many evidence. Then I mean, they say, Mr. Paul, and a guest. And idea maybe say Bisano, sans maybe. But Mr. Paul, we're ready, Anna. I'm so when you two home. What's the main producers and Patrick Momani who say we're muting who are intino or muting or Esa or Casayente, Mr. Mupi. Producers more alert, Mr. Paul, Mammy say, okay. Eja Paul.
Hello.
Patrick, say we what's the main
Hello.
Hello. What's the yanka?
I work from there, but I think it's okay.
Oh. Sir. Still out
but I'm connected to when I'm sure there.
The patrol.
The baby
Okay. It's for now more share page, you know, as telling Makwaba. And then chairman Nankazemua, communications director Ashanti region. Paul Yandoh, on an any bidding come pure SSCAD said we are trying our best to say yeah, enough of the communicators in the beba now etumiabua Obi said let him join you on TikTok. Oh Debbie, let him be where he is. Want to join you on TikTok because honey are much better for everybody to see except the TikTok people. Yeah. The Bajo, are you kakra?
Okay, I think it's okay.
All right. And my fire and comedy in way. And now you rather prefer say Obeko. I think so we now more we near better.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
Naka me pe Mike Biaman, but it's me answer.
So the voice will lose still ana.
Yeah, make me attack me.
The voice will lose. Still our voice will lose.
Voice no from cry.
Okay, and Mr. Paul maybe do something for me one. Sign free muna sign join the bill na here me pacho. Sense for now sign join the bill. Say no anye ya then we will try and see the sobe join our TikToker. All right, 34. We are still trying to fix one or two technical things to be a year have say Mr. Osawaba will be repost to what share at the amame or TikTok and Quadia. Yane Mr. Paul KWABENA Yandoh ebedin komo. May train say obeba because in komo be bre wa ɛsɛ ye die nkɔmɔ bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ mu ɔde ano yie brɛ yɛn no ɔno so de menim sɛ ɔbɛyɛ justice to the issues how do you call it mama let's pray say obeba inside but answer na I will say anything Sister Helen bacho yo but you say bibi aboko there yo onkro for ne there omunye serious so I'm on serious, but the warning has been served. This time around, it's not going to work. This time around, no, and yet you to say first, no. But Mr. Paul, I've been to my sign tribe, you why? Hello, sir. Aha, Edenyamiase. If I say Bibi Aboko, Mr. Paul. Yo, me patranka utumi the phone to ye kakra nanka ebebo apa nanka voice net me abaye yeto nka ba se ewo akomu kakra nanka etumi ben wo de a sanya de a etumi ben wo kakra nka ebebo na voice net me abaye cuz okay, Pacho, oh dear, yeah. I mean, let's go. Maybe it would improve as we go along. TikTok for no more thing. Sister Ellen, Pacho, more thing. Okay, Pacho, I almost say why. Hey, the Pacho so be at Facebook and YouTube for more thing. All right, Mr. Paul, Pacho, who best me to answer? Yete yabe fanisa emu ya bit eyi de but yabe fanisa
Okay.
You know, eba na pomuden dia eye na eba no abrabo mu kodan na dia emunye sana woka. Yo, me da say still a line mu ye yi kakra de na so I'm praying say enkoso anu emu be clear ama obi ati de ayeka. Mr. Paul me pa cho we there a high political zone me am wa he your friend Felix Apia Kwesi Apia me so no me a big time NPP supporter in terms of their ideologies and eduma omaye and I have always admired you from afar because was style of communication and way of getting the message across, something that I think most communicators should learn. Say no matter how the case is, Paul will find a way to make you love the presentation that he's doing, and I commend you for that. Now, me bon pa yese nyankopon so ebeton supergu wadwuma waye dia mo sunuko kuku amanuku so na to me ede ensusu so papa ba. Mr. Paul Pacho, first things first. Media minimum na ebia na obi nhyede nimu nti se wo man na nka abeka bibi kakra bi dia fa ho aman ya na nka yetiefu atumi asua bibi kakra fa ho na afi ye the political and communal issues me da say
me da masipa da edumre die etia mama hwe na omu eti ila emo masipa na madama papa afanya kesia ya mame bitini bia ebifo ache abia ye wa titu efa awa mamuto bia ne tumetia oji to bitu kwa kama ba ya ma etiko eso efa ya patwa ye nyama o miti ni mo ya ashanti betale ti ya police station chairman for 12 years. And never constituency financial secretary for 4 years. After that, Yamia Madum, Emma Witty, to Ashanti regime. Papa Baby as the regional communication director, 2.5 years. The back is there. But yes, so yeah, from Ethiopia, that yeah, process. Ethiopia no the now when Ethiopia communication here, position or about what kata opposition kwa kata. It is one with the them that all kata. Na me do the premier the amamino and this kata the opposition kata is totally different from what abamu kata. That is when the government the communication is people opposition the proposal to they got a style. He wanted to silence all MPP sympathizers and even party people. Parliament is proud. I think, according to because of their numbers, NDC for they brought a proposal there. People in Takata, that FPP need which is a way of suppression anymore. But I think that the minority do that better and then you also saw that the all come on TikTok, all come on Facebook, most of your communicators to crime. About COVID, the SOP ready but I also realize that I cannot go just like that and leave my party and take off for Qatar and just even when I pick a different strategy. I got a Qatar that the more of that I done my bad better. So that I started.
Yeah, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
The Pacho Utamenka.
I'm a joker.
Voice no meaning say network no say position of the phone, but as a voice no way trip anti or mama TikTok and take. And I yes why we yet one so and yet clear my cry and tennis like Pacho say. Okay, yeah, meaning say okay, try so but like the phone should be a bit closer to you because they say I say phone no the train we are not here.
It is much closer.
Okay, yeah, at least baby a day I can hear you a bit. Yeah, it's much clearer now than before. Okay, yeah, but so back yeah for phone ben kakra why Mr. Wa.
Okay, let me
Thank you. Let's say for technical difficulties, we want to have a good show. We want to hear Bibia, yeah, Bra Paul Eka. Say wedding kind I introduce no Akeka the Intia or joining a year the communications and I say your communications Juma and then the need says your communications Juma. Say Ubusu ana Oka they are abiding with so a year John Mahama abiding almost here to suppress media freedom people almost sympathizers of MPP. Say no home common and no the said on the line in clear, but basically no sympathizers are almost per MPP ni nano one more per kwan be their silence yomo in terms of no do na the line it's a call unity trying say Bibia betu tom na wabaso we will see how it is. And I say ABC so the back audio so can also be boa. The network no so can. Yeah, Mr. Paul network no can. Hello sir. You nyani say okay papa.
I just say are you okay?
Say you're fine, papa. We are clear, papa.
Okay, any my men shall say be mine.
Me patcho yani shall say my say ya pa me da say pa and me da say me shall.
Yes. Entino the na make nyina ne say your friend me Yandoh. Na politics mu no my year chairman for 12 years ewo Asukwa constituency. And maybe year constituency constituency financial secretary for 4 years. And region so CCR no be regional communication director. And also my no for 2.5 years now.
Okay.
When it say with communication there, say who abem a obekasa. Sa so na who opposite to obekasa. Enti na da bia muhu ni say da bia no manoda nsemu America. Enye se me hu na teme. Demom duma so a yede aso ame no ana yede aso ma me no. Me ntimi mama no nda. Bia no adi se me de mano tum na me boa e wo sa kwan no so. Na the America ne say mo hwe MPP NDC for ye lusu ye they had a strategy say they wanted to silence all MPP members in they started our parliament cry enti minority no my say one majority no e ka kire one say because of their numbers our parliament cry enti no person parliamentarians NDC for me and sakasa na MPP ni baako akasa let's just say that is it. As I think say yeah minority for no timi gina omo na so pa ma sa de no ambem e na omo yes ene omo kasa o TikTok ne ade nyina no o kasa 1 2 no omo no onya adwen a omo be ba bechew nti ma communicators no kra no bebre no atidai omo na omo ye aban adwuma especially no omo tete dai a no omo ntimi nko but me de senior na omo de ye say masoma me no me ti da enye ye because you say audition anko akwa udwane me so me here my dey say nye I will pick a strategy me de be kasa asem no meka pa ba me de be go akofa baabi ansa no ba be ka what you say that brought about all these strategies I say opposition kasa ni different from say who abamu you need a lot to explain what you say, but opposition there, Kasano, and yet, and one is Ufa Bidiana, they are two men yet. And yet, they are not just a near man in Abu, now they are cuckoo abinaso. That is it. It's immediate may bomb a basso. The first place is said, Mon here said, Mobete, sa platform at say. Now ya check a drink, especially because most of the people I work on and nyina to die who any slow better or musuntino. But mo de mo diaspora idea. My boy papa panti my member my baso. See also the new form of communication across social media. Any the traditional media again. Nti dia mu ye dia nyame onhira mo pa enim se ebre ne bre ekoso no ekoso a ne enye ni sei ne enfa a lot of people embra on board ne enya a lot of information na yentimi mfa nya adwumaden emwa ye party no ne nti America say ne say ye call round so a amanfo no dodo no a se mo kan ne say rapport ye te wo nipa na se mo te wo se ye te wo TikTok media no so ye adwuma. Which means most of our people know they are on the media. So we have to also be more there to feed them the information. Omu ehianti medamasi any media mafatu mu so say what the bebo ama communication no aye kama ma nyina medamasi pa.
All right. Mr. Paul, medasi biopa na Onyankopon inshira say yeto nsa frɛ wo so when the ehwambo na waba ene nkomo no edoso at the same time so your platform is so na say yenya guest sa to say more magnitude na we try to do what we call bullet questions until no say ba opa answer until those ones will come to the same time no so we would let you come in on that. Now me pacho Ashanti region ehonom na semitia waye adwuma pa. Mr. Paul, one thing enkrofo bebre entiase ne say eba na santememu ase anka ye de kiyeka say MPP anka MPP like it is something anka yes ye ba eba ne say na de ye ba etumi edene come obi sana for the first time, or if I'm not mistaken na NDC to me appreciate here in terms of votes Ashanti region, including even seats. What really went wrong was it a case of communication? Was it a case of lack of project? Was it a case of a dear pan a course intia Ashanti region and in himself the anka falano ankon sam farmer a year 2024 pacho bit mama away
yo I mean you madam asipa biem na the American say over Ashanti region there were 47 constituencies. 47 ni nyina no yere ye ho apart from Aswanse Mutaka onu nenim de odi akohye ho de aka bia no ye betimi awene yere ye ho betimi awene and Ashanti region so politics no not only say amount for the omadwin air politics almost hand the omakuma san di akire ya sa ye kotoko any MPP ya de ya mfa ni agro kotoko kra de se kotoko kobobo no oluso a fufuo nyina asai obi anu ho didie sa na MPP etie se MPP lusu say ya bibia ba from anigye bia ni region. It tells you how much importance amount for attach to politics, especially MPP ewo Asante mantem ha na me de meka say Ashanti region ye afa mu de pa o pena dan twibo a grassroots person oye adwuma pa ma me ma on fa to ho Greater Accra ye were 34 seats and e wo Greater Accra enne ye losing nyina ama akoka 4 to MPP. What I say? Yeah. Central region, there were 22 seats, and I was Central region. MPP were moved 2 pe. What I say? The I think it's a bono. 11 or something. You will move back pe. What I say? And then Ashanti region 47. You will move 39. It's immediate. Yes. It's Ashanti region. The boy home de papa. Untumi onya nipa ketwa. Ena okọ form so ye adwuma ye politics a. Chama untumi oye politics papa onima adwuma ne ye oduru ba bia nipa ebesia no. Se needed ma ye hia ye de papa dia menua untumi eye number 1. Na ade ba ko a affect ye election 2024 Ashanti region eka ho bi no ene se neglect ewo Ashanti region major development ye nyina ye hwem kwan ebeba ha no ntimi amba medu na ma menka we so entwam ansa na matoa so NDC fo enye se wo ma increase wa Ashanti region yentia se 2024 elections no MPP for ya nkoto aba etinye wona awini na omani ade na omo ye we yo eye na ya nkoto aba eno nti ena ama na kwa wie sa senka enye aba ya nkoto a enka tell you say sa election we NDC for cannot win the election. Let us state that now aside that it's a major development yeah peno yensa kano dia ye susu bebre men kase nanado odi MPP for ehwambo da Ashanti region ehwambo da because major appointees are big ministries, you know. Dodo no akesi ewo mu no. O de ba Ashanti region. Oti ase. In CEOs Soprano, I can list a number of CEOs wa bebrebe o de ba Ashanti region. Ye nyina no ye di hu adanse se ade a ekọ so enie. Emo mu no dia na ewo se ye na ye ntimi anye, especially say agenda 111 ye wo baku 3 na ba region mu enso so emu meka se mienu na yetimi ewie ye the others ni nyina at the various stages of completion. Okay, I say aha na Vamed project there hospitals 5 ye baku Sabronu mu ye baku Swame ye baku ewo Drobonso na Hwede ye na yetimi ye ni nyina ma yetimi ewie ni nyina kama na ukọ Akomadan so a yetimi brand new university ewo ho a kama pa chese state of the art but yentimi anwie ohwe Buanka port project kakraka so yentimi anwie oba Konfanoche na edan bi wo ho maternity block bi wo ho edi 43 years na do hu say structural integrity achidan no enti yedwiri guye na ye start 800 bed yentimi anwie oba KWABENA President Kofo start 800 bed hospital capacity for medical school e wo KWABENA eno susu ye ba ye yentimi anwie Afari military hospital ye bibia about 99%. Ye the ECG transformer one substation. Ye the sa yentimen wie oba Sewia friend is saying regional hospital. Eno so ye the transformer sa eno so yentimen wie e wo ho. Oti ase dabra airport wi ene ye ya ene yetimi wie Kumasi International Airport ya yetimi commission ye Oba KJTR phase 2, Mahamasi phase 1, and phase 2, and also Yayo, but Yentiman we and commission. Eti adeni nyina ne say ansa na interchanges e ka say de beba e say 4 so ba ko pe ye sha ase and also Yentimi anwie. And so the issues were say ukotina instead of saying ka ubetime nyenya bia bobo obosu say no akeke ka no ni nyina no completed and so wuntimi pinpoint it is a ohwe ya baba no ye ministers no ubisa wo mo a na omo fambo because it is not completed but projects are e was say eba ready mu dia ba eba akwan dia amenu amamembo asenso buachi 6 months na obedi wo road ministry ni there. To be frank with you say ye nhia no a enke yewu obeye major roads in Ashanti intervention is soon as town roads so town roads Ishaeso town roads Bantima town roads what you say Dwapin town roads wo ho ye call friends Obuasi ko ye town roads Inahini ye ko ye we did several what you say road network and sana Kumasi Accra roads ye intervention bypass wo sino ye bi wo English ene be ye status ye san ye bi wo Konongo ni nyina ye nwie what I say but that initiative no wo ho etino this are things ye yentimen wie a na people no felt to say yentimi anye match amayen na when it tua so say President Kofo about 3 days ago delay in the year interview. Unsa no waka tell say some of the projects in the cry, yeah, I'm gonna man yet. What I say? So, President Kufu Ampo, yeah, dear young country, no. How much more, a war from Edian Albeka, Obibeti? Say project free and cry airback contracted yesterday. Near Bessie, this, no cry, do sometimes cry on him. We be want to see aye. And so a home information, no, you hardly get it. But if in the area, there are documents in the BBA. Any behavior bet me brief through bibia, but because a free client na contracted the onim say interest be any one. Master uncle follow and I also so ye mesi so near ka. So it made things very, very, very difficult. Obi posting police ni bi o MPP ni pa bi na yire ana ne ba ye de ne pa koto Savolugu ye fa ne mra Ashanti region o koya den Obi school placement Uyonku MPP ni ede na kosha won wo jiuska den o ti ase eduma aba amanfo tonton no left right center ajese utibia wafu o ti ase but the people no they were paying but pay ni nyina no now they are also preparing to punish you on that so media in general no meka say ye ma ban no ho ye den dodo esen party no which am why so we share NDC 40 yeah on say Sami Jemfi a national communication officer but he's a good CEO on reason free party no the people no just say the party for no and the communicators no they can easily link up with him there na the Okabe gold board no obi animu no na bia watina ana say oye asunamba da power fast ana say apia minka na nua ba no ntino ne akofa no na de na ba party no onka achoboi onka akukurududa ne aye what you say oba Ashanti region CCA ya your regional minister ohui no your regional secretary of NDC still that's your regional secretary what you say so still the party connection is there NDC for asafa omu friend is organizers nyina ayomu presidential staffers they are stationed at the various regions they take party information no mo dey ura abanim no mo dey abanim so dey no ura party nim this are thing but na ye no entisa eti ma aban na ebu no ekọ ne ho ye dancing party no the party na ho den ekọ from meanwhile no constituency executives now they are mining the various constituency for us or the slot to bar and I say amount for the akonya kwesini so a omukọ no makopim that is why always on the neck of Dan Parise Oyenipa Bonini none of constituency executive and otiminya slot for police meanwhile no say no was standing in our Komajo Mahama what you say we saw now the Komajo Mahama so my brothers and sisters, these are many more. A course so our region, many tria bia, uni party for Edin Koma. These are things that they are saying now. I'm Wama, Meka say boy, homebody compared to other regions now. Out of 30, no many 4. Out of 22, many 2. Yeah, dear, 47, you 39. It's Meka say, yeah.
Yo, mepacho o kasano what make certain points be I think say very resounding because so many people so sad almost however meso I'm of the view say Mr. Paul the way I will see can say yeah ni amapa wobobo bi so ni ade no I believe say be aye to aso ankankae no mu betumi awie o tankani peni nya sa confidence na because he say yeah by Yanfan say Yakofa NDC abo. Nenso Mr. Paul, I can guarantee you Senka MPP na wawa anya hwe kra no. Anka some of these projects like the Agenda 111 and the Seua and the others anka Okanye would have seen maybe some improvement or completion. Now yedi akoma opposition no are we sure say Ashanti region will get the best of its share this 4 years?
Asamuna na wo waka no. Me no de answer no enie because we believe they said the longer we stayed in power, no, and you bet me Isaac Sanya Marina. Me no me no dear yet, but ordinary person no dear. Neighbor placement on found only choir why you. Neighbor placement now apimono. On one who taking
Okay.
MP na wamba na ye no, and I want to nebedi na wamba no, and no be taking a decision. All pay a juma amaneba. Ye nya bie no eno no do taking a decision yo hwe ene ye ka se NDC for a subsidize dollar abafo the same IMF for na ne ewo mu ani edi hunhun aye no ene IMF for no da so na ha wo enso ye disika enye ene IMF for e da so wo ha enso ye disika e top part o ti ase hwe sika ye de koto plane ni ade enso IMF wa but yeah time on there near you so IMF no to say aboa bi o gina yeso a ye didi kro beboye ni so it made us deprived us me kaipa say 2024 ye be kan ye budget ama ye free communication directors nyina ko Ministry of Finance say ye ko brief ye etu omu brief ye na omu budget no me hu say your call requesting for additional funds yeah. Now you need just say you requesting for additional funds. And I'm saying, hey, now more election year. People are of the notion say MPP mutilimu adinesikani chisemo wana munyi PM ye na ye bindi. Yasa koye budget ya. Yasa koye budget Frenchi mua. Baby enu huwa chese ebe paya mo obi. Ye release sika ye njisika fufuro bia ho ena chese. And I'm saying, sure. You can ask my colleague, regional directors. They'll tell you. I got up and told them, Mumu amotia mubefre. When him said this year you're too bad. Are you aware? See you're too bad. And I'm this budget way. Oh, Paul, you find a way. Then I'm saying, Madam Fo, Master, I'm coming from a region. A man phone himself. Let's see here the days kagum. Obianya bidi. So share French man dear ye. NDC for my regional communication director speakers and the speakers speaker no ye biemu aminua wo ha ne asuoja wo bete yen yetima anye ba ku sei yen yetima anye wo hwe na MPB wakoso speakers ni bi a eba no wo ne dem no de asiso no wo to wo ye campaign minia we went through a lot etimi no mi enu de se nka ye to aso de a nka most of the projects na ye ni nyina no nke beto aso but this is not where our people took their decision from. They took it from petty and na they felt to say they didn't get it. That's neglect, you know. Obi free omo mfa. Oh here penny no. All of a sudden penny for nyina ye den here obi a meeting. Meanwhile, no, you have to listen to your people. So I know na me speak say took their from Oma projects in ade.
You internet system was say na opa kire say anka election year there esa ko mutumi hwie kakra gum na mo koye ne frenchim
Masa me catch you say 2024 yen 7 nyina na metimaka Ashanti region communicating budget amba and most of the regions you know there was nothing like communication budget there who say ye nyina ye individuals say wa mia because I mean penum guasienti and I me ye bibi be ya enum guasie entry yes 7 nyina na betimi aka what you say
koso
ahun de ma ne call from and your ma aban no ye kakraka you can't get anybody to talk to what you say me no munim say e belu so didn't want to release money and omo ekodi wo no also so they felt to say it is their pay time to so ya go TV sika ni nyina wo call answer anko D-Day sika na efe no go TV na ye be chairman kofo no they didn't share it they kept it because they felt to say omo boka and so payback time no more so ajiegu so that's it
na unim sasama okay me ankasa na mo Ghana for campaign on Timena. I was there from March na me back to Canada for just I think 2 months and I'm signed back to Ghana from November to February this year. I'm signing back to Canada. Now, one thing ebe clear. Me ankasa asema okay, Mr. Paul. Me call appointee bi officer kopel emwa. Osho many no catch Mr. Felix. Oh, you good guy. Oh yeah, Juma. But me no me catch through plane say about 2 we no. Or no appointee no. Or say on ni say ye be wini. Ntono de kakra wenya no so to me bon ban because or try say obey to me the IEBB. I know you one. Me call another person one crowd you waste me time. Me call tenet na wa and also BBA fine, BBA fine. Me call ya near 8,000 Ghana at the Ashemensa. And we is the financial support na ni ona. Me the biggest problem I had with the appointees was information. Now and then what can be do hama afi Matia said the entire koba because most of the projects were uncompleted. And so they couldn't own up to it. And they couldn't give you the accurate information on them. Until I believe that was why that case came. Afi, Mr. Paul, your party,
yes, sir.
Young Kane strength Accra in Ashanti region moving forward. Candidates now, young person Thomas Wabedi no be a can they are obey ama party no so ba. Me no, I'm pro Baumia, and I'm looking at in someone while listening hey, and I'm seeing say most of the solutions not lies in what Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is proposing. Ebinene say sabe communication sikakra no amba. Ebinene say sika na ss constituencies amode be ye adwuma ne ade appointees na ss oman crofo emanya adwuma school ne ade bebre no ekote da yomamoa. And therefore I suggest and I believe say Dr. Baumia's choice of saying say yenye something like a community based budget, yenye something like 10 appointments per constituency no. It is an antidote to solve our problem here. What is your take on that? Or what do you think should be done when your region Ashanti comes in order to correct our mistakes?
Yes. You know we are doing papa. And I mean Dr. Baumi also you are doing. In the sense say we share manifesto Krampa Dr. Baumi presenting in 2024. It looks like a totally different form of you basically they are running or mining totally different from they are not air cost one. What I say because credit scoring a buy no. I just say idea everything me abwa individuals in the pa. What I say and number 2 also can say omo businesses businessmen omo tax calculations ni nyina anye papa. It in Koba obeshi taxes ni nyina gu na wa maya ko proper taxing system aye friendly o ko tua tax na nani age se o ko tua tax no but na ongoing no 2024 ongoing no na yasuma tax for DRA for continental and crofo shop wa obi to meko no matro obi to ntos no matro otimi se eyenkwasi asema na ye against Kabauma o propose what you say Dr. Baumia say obe cancel e-levy and so now ye opportunity see a cancel e-levy. Dr. Baumia no so obe cancel betting tax but near opportunity say ye cancel betting tax what you say it immediate me ye Baumia because na sema all cano it looks like ya man opportunity no to run thank you man opportunity it would have done us better or good. Cry, amanke very proper endru salary. Now back to the old proposals say no say na bemono obema 10 appointment which is good because a qualified ni mu nyina no ye enkofo 10 omo ko aban mu a eya de nipa no will feel part of the government because the 10 is expected to say ombeba ba behwe omo wo constituency ni mu no they said dia diaspora mutimi adopt a constituency na mo share constituency no Baumia was proposing data ebetimi aboy now the people who feel part of the government. Number 2 Baumia propose a welfare scheme for delegates. I just say, Obi a delegate, what to me, I requested and ye may be a beman in one tonno. I just say, ye welfare, I sika quotum every month. I just say, ye in the word they near the there's something to cushion them. What I say, and they NDC for the 20,000 at the constituency every month at the year almost year. Now, yeah, 8 years. Yeah, they 5,000 pen and never 5,000 so much to for we come away, for we come away. You want to see a dinner. What I say, but me again now, okay, or say port no, or be man your full a chain. A friend is saying, Togo dear, Obia soon himself, who you car Togo F. Now, because I said my what port to walk around is it? Yeah, port no Togo ni be fact a port and the car now, or call any free a one who, and so the be fire pine any a BBR near the acco. What I say, what I say, but me say, Nanka, solar, BBA solar, over crabia, with the rubber gun and piano, a free. But me say, 2,000 megawatts of solar energy, everybody existing energy supply, which will reduce electricity by 50%. It will be 100, but we say Obama 50 cities, which is very good. It's mean but I felt to say, yeah, man, opportunity to explain himself well. That is why I'm of the opinion say, let us go elect him. We have 3 years ahead of us. Let us explain what can to Ghanaians, and I believe they will fight.
Yo. Yejina Ashanti region wa no mesrew. Mamindi me chama hon komo kakra. Yebesen abem. Media I believe say chairman Asantini before NPP. Because Ufiri baby and wabe join a year MPP. Now MPP so be muno undi MPP abro. Mr. Paul adi ebi hame. One will say Nansenya Joseph Yamin so be kaya. Wo jine wura mu a wotu agudie. Ena enkrofo ko apprehend ne se wotu galamsey. Ye di na ye tensem a o kan de kire authority no. At the end of the day, yenya NDC for mo be boy Yamin e chidom e protect just e defend the Yamin e kan no. Yes. It is kind of mind blowing say. Meaning why? Akwa say MPP is the only political party or no ankasa totu edeman the time for so on family nkuno. Meaning why intia somebody like Chairman Woon to me, and I'm being specific here, should have an issue. And Mr. Paul, so being country that I was the first person to say, baby, I'm up to Chairman Konina and Konkusiaga because I deal with your movie. Mr. Paul, so Kaya, one would be a chairman 20 you first time I'm a hammer by and one way any be. I'm a Korea or mine in a bed day in the car. Now, I mean, so one more bay. This time around, we have MPP people who are actually happy, say, and the Ayane Ashanti ye breaking Ashanti richness, Ashanti wealth. Nania just say, ya chicha my wound to me, ye chicha my wound to me, aboso. Ewa bra, yenya, any serious evidence be against him. Andra, me wo and I'm share video be Mr. Paul. Prosecutor now was so mugigina fede ye say tio business and property be no say you want to me no. What we need evidence. Say dia. Why can't MPP defend MPP? Why must it always be a personal vendetta, especially in Ashanti region? Why should it be so?
Yeah. Maminche Musei. Want to be obon homode pa na unlike other chairman na ebio se sika maya omo twema sika bansa na omo movie no want to me it's not like that. Whether sika beba sika mba no, untumi will move and go and work. Iti eno nko no ema ne ho ye ahi. What you say?
Yeah.
Ha, fa region it say I can run it without any finance be free baby aba. That's it. Eno man ho ye. Ena 2022 so aye koto aba no. It was told everybody okwa akra they are not airtime. They told everybody say untumi will lose. Untumi unpopular. Meanwhile no background sir na ente. It was only the 11 constituencies within the Kumasi Metro and na ekoso sir. But uko 17 na wo outskirts of Kumasi na ente sir. So untumi won the 17 na wo outskirts of Kumasi no. Ena oka na oni no contest no win 11 no oti ase.
Yes sir.
Eti eno no eba no they created the impression say akwa no onye popular ena yakofa force on watwa sika na wodia winning. So that notion there sad dey beto ho Koka never supported Wontumi in anything. Oti ase I don't think me personally I took a personal decision about Koka. So onye ni papa obi a ulusu election wokote ne ho tena baby say wo hwe ajigu wi ano no aba no sa nipa na onye nipa papa and I will tell him what I say I will tell him in the face at least one sum party no it is a anko ye no come on board bring out your ideas I will be able to support the existing nipa titina baby kra na nkofo instead of say be project Wontumi world station radio so near the no he was financing nkofo and now mu project Koka. So what here Koka's name has run from that period now till now.
Yeah.
What you say? So it became onye popular. What you say? Number 2, you share that chantro to so share January 2024. You chantro to so say was your kingdom or Ashanti region. Just say what do you nana otu for me boni dia na mabomi mu asisi ya me kase mabomi mu say oni no run rubbish shoulders wa ha untumi asemo e ba ye ene yentwa ni ti ene yenye ni sei ene wo mu ade ene wo di sei na masa na wode sa asem we ato no so ahwe nsem e kofa ba ye they thought they were doing to me in person. They didn't realize that he was the original chairman. Who running it down? You are running down the party.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, Kuko Osman who pay he not just say what you say, and then Okoyi go do no so and Crawford said medium was sometimes or no one kasa so or go overboard. Of which sometimes no or kasa extra. Ena or kasa so show nyema bia me feel say ya na e overboard hwe ne chie ni one when nyina na personal what you say some of the personal things that he said against Mahama and NDC he went overboard see eno no mo dey twina so keke they don't have any evidence because as them krono womo kase wakoye mine no na minister no anje permission. That period na the president of the republic Ebeka say Ankonta mining Wontumi onye illegal mining. The minister na president kasa why asem nyeti ye fa president there but they have neglected president there no and omo kofa minister ni there no they don't have any evidence to say they are approving say but ye create question to no so e ma ne hu ye ehi look at how Kennedy Japan kra na okasa time I ever talk to me no yenhwe how he's going to deliver Ashanti region as if say Ashanti region no say untumi and deliver onu na ekope president you see this talk what I say it impression bi e create to so e ma ne hu koye ehi eti na asem ba obi a fi say why say ena wakwaji contract enu wakwaji contract enu wakwaji meanwhile enye no kresa they felt to say won't me use won't me now or ye no didn't call for near ma is supposed to have come to them meanwhile no he was even suffering okwaji road contract crowd man so near there but they didn't pay so he also stopped what you say obia so nim say kwan dia obeye ene ebetua woka but they created the wakwaji sika no so wanya kwan which wasn't true it's a series of and pockets of allegations name him any level against him what I said that time na abatro na no onu de no that's an man mfa ne ho no stay focused see about winning election back when your time na no oyi ne ho ano mako a would have cleared himself on say kowie menhia ya ye de to ne so also okojina menhia o kan asem na nanom nyina bua say untumi sorry nko you saw it
yeah
almost every time biano or you focus on the presidency see about winning apano than say or no ankasa be defending ho so wahwe ne chichie mu kura ya chichichini ya chi no a opie ya no akodru ba omia campaign office ya chi no a opie ya no akodina MPP office you get it what you say why muna ya chi wo pia hana ne nwan ya chi omi onzo obi pia okọ office onzo obi pia okọ ba omi office nobody does that to me does that he loves the party just that there were people they leveled a lot of things against him when nya kwan antete ne ho ene ebuku ni so ate ma ne ho ye hi enti obi oni ne ye adwuma bia no feel say wakwaji bibi no no de wa ma no me kra me defend no obi timi hia no aka say Paul ade wuntumi sika no wunya bia na onti ase what I say onti ase said the person is a regional chairman we shouldn't sit down and other party and running it down. He doesn't understand. Media media said, Anya so a misika dear. Me masem because me basa me besom party. Party is also enya edanya kukuabim individuals and wamujina party na nemu. So if you run them down, you are running your party down. So I will not sit down to run my regional chairman down. I would rather speak and defend him no matter say me I don't live my life with cash. Me the end say me party and me defend it. That's all. But others don't see it that way.
Okay. Now Mr. Paul.
Yes, okay.
Sir. Let's talk about our organization moving forward in 2026 after presidential. What do you think needs to be done, especially in your region, Ashanti region, in order to regain our grounds back? What have you observed? What are your observations? How did you say after Abano? We na odo we near to form our own say so you no na fe yaba NDC for so kakra na the bullet question na more question ma be me no me nsa bi ebisa na the program na be we here. That's all between agasa.
Yo. Me dear, in the first place, you better National Council as for their decision said, young court to your flag bearer elections no and temkra in free ho. And no ya dear, the Tinasia and I'm saying, young court in Temudia and party nebegu because and someone nipa be eka no more chatu nipa be so no. Say yes, say to obey in Temua and carry dangerous my pa intimidate. Bebo omo apasupa in the first place he said omo hu here say I was see akoto abano 31st na me gidi ye pa say 31st no ba ye to abano na say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eweni a ebema calmness abem because asem sikwa na Dr. Bawumia ko yi NDC ano a omo say e wo nya opposition leader onye hwan onye of the party ene wo koka eti afedi say ye to abano na se wo wini wie dia afa oyi ano a enim say your opposition leader na oyi asema no which ye party for no akwase asema omunna ma omukeke kanu bi no eti ebema nkwase asema wo party mu nyina no aba form o ti ase ebeba form kama Then we must get officers here. They are committed to the cause of winning power. Enya obia onono nisika obi owa hwe office we parliamentary candidate waboka nti yemani details kan wakwa akodi. Ye nya ne sabiem. Kobo wo ka no wo wini wi abaji usika. I think that one will help. What I say. Now, we need committed officers at the various constituencies, polling station. No, you need say, and no, no. It shouldn't be so. We should get committed people right from the base. Polling station, Nayaba, electoral area coordinators, constituency, region, and national. When we get such committed and dedicated people now, I tell you, say, ebeboa. With that, ebema omombenya time etie party for no ewo because nipa no committed and dedicated. What devoting the time ni nyina so betie party for. And I make us Ashanti region they also utie nipa asemo. Obi timi fa car from Manso, obi fa car from Ejoso, obi fa car from Mampong, all because a person obe can be bichirem penifo mo region. So you must have time for people. Then we should also team up with a friend is saying me from civil society, no.
CSOs.
CSOs so what I said, we should take particular interest who becomes NAGRAT president, who becomes CTAC president, who becomes even SLC, who becomes TESCON lead. We should take particular interest. The party must make conscious effort to take interest in those things. What I say, ya neglect you or na. Me dem feel say ya yen sade na ebeboa. And then we should also empower your communication. Also opposition. Two things are eboa ma we te wonka parliament and communication. The communicators must be resourced at every level. She said, "The make catcher we say, NDC for opposition. I'm topic ups. Emma communication directors in say Enfanya Juma. Yeah, wa bemo 8 years. No communication director in your pickup. Or no others. Or no others in the remote and which wasn't fair. Meka say me nkwana na me ye lucky asenso boache eto pick up mama me nkwa among 16 na me betu wo me nkwa na asenso boache e ma me pick up asa all others ni nyina there was nothing of that sort what I say and so me and me kopa ne chew and also and e meboa in that score but usha none of them and etimi boa obia so we need to resource the communication very well. And information see there. I think see about opposition no discipline no aba. We wa aba mu there meaning information kra na adding. What you say? Yeah, information kra na there could defend it. But see ya about opposition ni there. Adwuma na hu ye pa and there be speaking no suba e betimi dey akoka ansem. What you say? And opposition communication so ade ne nya enye ti wo fa de enya nyina na waka nyina bom na de agun aban so na de obeye no aye otimi awa tete no we ntima tete no wa na wagu agu ni so that day no that is my suggestion.
Okay,
yeah, and dedicated people was it just can you hope you
yo and professor omo person omo hu animo wo de wanimo tell mo
yeah.
And go was on person who any me pato question ba ko mi bisa wan sana yakọ NDC for so because someone here quick Kevin Taylor why in the day
oh me nya yes so bisa sa question me obi a me nka na asem o so what I don't speak about people. I speak on issues. Memboni di wo babia danka masem and can asemu da. So I'm wondering why I was in any see me swa. Where di matemwa bedru babia yedu. Me can asemu da ewo babia. But send you see di ni part no. Me, I'm one person. I don't like insult. What you say? I don't like. But when you near Simisuna, Odimatem every time, I don't get it. If I get the opportunity, I want him to be near. One can me baby as no idea be pa na me no ya. It would the who fact that would dimatem. What you say? So me the menya she say be amako kanimpo na or retaliate there. And then
unim ne dakra. Unim ne dakra. Woni ne ye adwuma da.
Me ne no nya adwuma da. Me ne ntia wo be ko ni din kramasem da. Eno an se mete na me yire na fofo se ne breme. Na me yire breme say we see you do atem which is not fair. Which is not fair. So
Mr.Paul, sorry right now. I was saying, when you're on she, I just said it to the near Susan. Anyways, Mr.Paul, let's come to politics. Me and your politics, kakra. Na intimate sorry so. Me pacho. Ya wo kromu ha. And me babo bibi achire wo. NDC for say womo enya the same amount of MPs with MPP. And until one penny Emma government business enkoso. So Obekaya Sam George Ebufuye say adenti ena say Joe Wise eto abenibi. And until making sure said they will obstruct every government business ebekoso. Now, that time no na important nema da hwa na say Ghana for eye. Me pese uhwe video yi na uwia ye ni nkomo. Ebra na Ghana ekufu ado aban ehia parliamentarians normal approve ni amama normal Ghana for any omuntuma pefra no. The akando no decide say omobe ye parliament ni. But omo ye video no.
Abang, Mohammed. Stable.
Oh, communication director, Sam God. Madam Inter Camno, no. Health Minister. And this is the goal. Yo, Mr. Paul, I believe sir video no hu ye MP sa ye tua wonka ye ma me ne ye nananom Sam George sata no aye round set tete aman ball no e na ogina ho no all ye match because ye mpene e ma kufu ado eni so ade ehu no enkoso enne fast forward MPP for womo so ye from a mighty minority yan hwe de womo so omokoye ye na afa ye ni nkomon fa ho
my gun is in my car. I can't smuggle it. Bafu is burning. Bafu is burning. Bafu is burning. Go to Bafu. 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 Bafu is burning. Go to Bafu.
Yo, Mr. Paul, 22 videos na mabachire. First one,
Yo.
137. NDC for so many year pe into amon penema Kufuado and so ade hu bi amem. Enu nti na ekoba ne se yankoya government business na omo take parliament hostage. Omo de koya match pass. Yehu akando, yehu omo penifo ni na do fiame podum ni na gina wa na omutwa salute. Ene ye hu di ekoba ye endra ye say ye minority for no ethical pie adenti eye pandai seat no one more per coin be Eddie ama NDC for. Now, to be honest with you, Mr. Paul, I don't support violence, but for the first time, I am 100% happy with the MPs. No, it me acquire or no. Say, almost standing on my grounds. Now, defend a MPP party. Videos say as a communicator, as somebody who have been in politics, what do you make of these things? Mr. Paul, I'm saying Mr. Paul network article. The network article. I am saying call no, so I believe so. We are a paper back. I am saying call no. I'm sure it will come back. Yes, Mr. Paul. Hello.
What you make up?
Me patrona me bisa about the 2 videos now, me boy, you know. Me say as a communicator and somebody I will follow politics. What do you make of these 2 videos? NDC for they are more obstructing government business. And yes, they are bad. I'm proud of them, but what do you also think of this image?
Yes, me say do asibi. Na mamen confirm free this side say 2020 was yasempa na MPs no ekoye o parliament. Ye court baba abamba ben oye NDC ni 37 wotimi AD speaker I think said that is the time make say omanya dia moa party ni kra and that time no amama nje sa 8 parliament no manjo omo ndi da e me bibia meyem because MPP for ayato abayi mu moye 37 na mokwa den na babe enya extra 4 from MPP this one there. What you say? Nyema ma yelusu ye bi na MPs no so ka ho bi. Time omo to abama babe ba ye na esu ehun say ye de aban na chewo mu. Which shouldn't happen. So that is that on that. Now, NDC for strategy omo pese omo fa no. Pese omo fa oman ni nyina no mu. Minim say omo pese omo achieve one party state o. Said the Mahama third term agenda na abo mutimo, you can't understand. Now, enya one say NDC baye omu say omu pese omu yi chief justice. Ampeni ampa ejina so omu yi no. Omu yi no. Omu de ejina so chief justice na ye miensa. Baako yesi wa transfer bi mienu yesi wo de ni kunu ne baba atukwan miensa yesi wo bu obi anichie minua where on earth and abetimi de sansem we gina so yi chief justice ya sanso yi na dia ya ji ne judge ya wo ye asanso afri ninsa ne benefit I was say maame ni nya for the past 30 years ni nyina yesi ya sanji ni nyina afri maame ninsa e ya rehusem maame ne dia kokko say Samusi maji chief justice na ye position no ne rank ye judge there. There's another procedure what's here san faso near the yinedi yan faso near the yinedi. It was the assembly court of which now only pa ye nominated ni say onye chief justice no o wa kwenya say obetima set up a panel ombedi maame na sem wa anya sa asem no abra asem no court yan kaye na mo ma bedwafo munimu emra se asem wo court a yen koso endi asem na ma hwe amama parliament amama approve minua entiene ye koya de na obi so di injunction ba beto so ase o papa na ni so o ja se because na bi akoso wo parliament a empanifo na ntimi anka ho hwe now pandai hwe dia ekoso There were 152 polling stations. And I got to a barrier and will be 3,700 votes at the BTOB. And what they move 41. I call a friend is saying court. Anya biano and 41 now what petition were hono. And I was saying Gabia a court to swap. And I had then and now ye ma ye 241 actually near cancel 152 ni nyina say yen san koto no fofo but it is reasonable udwen ho a won ti ase and nipa no aye appeal process ni nyina ne say once you make the appeal no there's something we call stay of execution it just say earlier ruling by the court no you be suspended the kakra if you suspended the kakra actually say appeal decision ni beba no you cannot say nipa no onye member of parliament. Adia na NDC for actual letter to EC say court ruling no they are insisting. Abra yenimu say there's an appeal petition on it. Which means say they are flouting the rules. What you say? They are flouting. It's minority no crowd omo ya there. Say na committee obi akmes for the park of show obi any to inside ho. What I said because ayako yeah man got so miensa. What I said what they did you know yeah cry they say no mu gina ho omanko now kwase ade a no mu ye 2021 March pass and I know mu by enya kwase asem ye tia mo ho ye po mo ho ka na mu dru parliament wa ye kwase asem e wo ho ye March pass. It means the minority in the they restrained themselves as to some by physical because what they are doing, you know, it is not right. Appeal or what? There's a stay of execution. Yema appeal judgment, you know, Emra. Ebe we are, ye betime who say, Asamono, ya dear to man, and say, Yenjin to Muntian Concoye. But whilst in that process, no answer will say, what the letter comma is said. You declare the vacant, so they should start counting the number of days you know there before you say it is not right, and it is something that I support the minority on that, and they should even have done more. I was thinking a bony person now omujan kwasi ade na omu etiwo na omu ye
what is example omu tree out to move
okay no omu gina ho I was say obufu a wo je take action.
Yo, me pacho, me bebo videos me ensembi. Me bo we ya fa wo wanu ye. A se ne ye bo sa videos we kire wa de ba utirim e kire me. Se uti bibi say ya, e de na odwene. Ote video bi say.
If you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM card, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNIT database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
Mr. Paul, this is Sam George. I'm saying, but
I mean,
yo, me patcho Sam George video ni, and then Sam George say, yeah, be register BBR for fraud because Crawford you sue fraudulent documents and on the register on my seminar. Now, Singapore, the man me call fast a video we buy and they say, Ebra na MP before at that time. Now, your person you use an authentic identification at the register no. Now, Sam George, stubborn academy leader and they say, or call the voter register no, or the proper ID ne call ye, or call the other documents or the proper ID ne call ye. There's no way say, see a use Ghana card on call the register. And then the same Sam George say, you can register SIM cards need you. Now, certain things are fraudulent. What do you say when you see videos like this?
Minya enye ono kwa the NDC in its entirety ni nyina no omo ni principles on say we are say no principles norms and values na ye de tina we are say na it make you up a being what you say na me Ghana democrat in Ghana ye how ni ye nyina ye NDC for mo fry in them what you say they don't use logic, they don't use principle. Oh, to be frank with you, only NDC ni argue, and I said, "Wone no share dream will be one." To say, no classroom ben no room mupi ya. Who the utre differently, sir. What you say? Yeah, I guess I'm doing na okuri dende on LGBT, and I mean, and I say, and the president must sign. Then, and now buy. Weja LGBT not to hold and we need DSTV na eko. What you say? I feel they were done advertising manager. I'm a DSTV na my TV manaba. How many of us may use DSTV? What you? Oh, 5 DSTV. GTV woho. Senka we ye na say I will make GTV attractive. Say ne be ya yanko GTV. That is what we say why you are there. What you say? Temo kanfa oslo wusu nyina na data boarding and na one boarding bisa say na ayefo a so they lack principles e wo mu bibia wo mu de bayo hwe aeroplane ho asem you see ye Ghana aeroplane no e airworthy and na e wo 4 engines nti ba kokura duma other train no betima je so you see George Wu a oye president wo ko ba bia ye plane no wo beje ekọ enti plane no ho den what you say plane no ansem bebre enso ye de akonya ne ma NDC for no they are going to buy 6 planes 4 helicopters 2 planes for the president obedane dane ne ho ochino betina wim ade cha watina wim what you say but you know they said yenko nitiwu no ye defense minister krom enko hwe say ye si school dan nyina awie amanfo onya aduane di ansan yakoto plane and he answer the same question. They lack principles in everything. Eti me no enyem won wa say all can be bisa what you say and then no all can be bisa they lack principles. Obi o lack principle we need to take a decision enye ye ma example bi ye 2024 questions and I me call and cramophobium and me call campaign actually me call you no and I kwa ba fo and I me so Jack ba omi anwa dance na me ba video o ka tell me say ba omi onya kramu papa and I'm so adan and I woka say kramu papa o say o ba omi otimi wuru sorry dem no akwaje mpaibo ni ade kramu papa enye sa and I'm say sa onya sa na say chief imam kra wa wura asori dem da chief imam asori dem da oka tell me say chief imam abodam no no oka tell me say chief imam abodam eti ehwa na mimi decision say utimi ka tell me say chief imam abodam dia any you lack principles and values what I say imam so abodam dia any ba omi ade wo ba any day so I stopped campaigning him and I mean say no say nipa we only values and only principle unya basis bia no so e dia campaign action so I left him. So that is how the FDC is. What I say, they don't have principle. And principles so now ujina swa and man we a good leader. I said this today, I will continue to say this now. But then no, there's a private jet in here, but when you're there, a benefit or no there, any the best.
Yo. Now video is so we mommy.
Of ex gratia to members of the executive under Article 71 will be scrapped. And the necessary constitutional steps to abolish that payment will start in earnest in 2025. We will also begin the process of persuading the other arms of government other than the executive to accept the removal of these ex gratia payments.
Mr. Paul, this is our president. Also about 2025. Obey S Gracia free ho. Now Oma Obi Anje S Gracia bill. 2025 and now 10th. Yehu bill, Yehu law, Yehu committee. What do you make of such statement from John Mahama?
My catch us say they lack principles. And some more kind about or say oba enyim no owo Ghana ha 3 months in Israel. They will give the mother no nursing mother no 6 months. Na be ma no awoni no enyim ye no so ya ma 3 months ma so what na fi ene aba na. What you say? I'm saying, the state of emergency, and then NDC penny4 and the ebo mudin said, Omankasa A to B. You say, teachers, there will be automatic posting, and then 2 days, teachers, any nurses, Akodina, a Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, a book to do, say, Omo Patrol, say, Yem Posti Womo. What you say? All Banon, now, free SHS in Kualano or the Sikabema headmaster for no ma kodoma koto agbelema o ma to konkonte o ma to aponche no ma kunu e de ayenkwaya man Kualano me pa cho mo ba yi see they cannot do that o ma be supply so meaning I tell you sir the lack of principles are omo eni no is running way almost so udi omachi. Now the expose is there. That is why I'm telling you, sir. Dr. Baumia is the best candidate. Because Sembia, Omokafa ni humbiano, and no exposing the 1. It's a better say better about 2028. No, Baumia Sembia will be cleared. There will be no way Ubeka against no Ewo. That is when we have a field day, then Ghanaians will vote for him and he becomes president.
Okay, finally, education. Now, Mama wants education. Yenim the stellar performance here, Nanado, and Dr. Baumia MPP are buying Omopeja education. Edikodu here. As I speak to you, no, I can tell you, say, Ministry of Education, Haruna Idrisu, ne budget ya necessary edeko anko. Okasa say, Omo kanso omo de budget bema headmaster for. I'm running for 3 months no mujaye because you say headmaster for no discano amount to edu and papa and famba and nekra there the akoba say I'm revert it back to buffer stock no. Now they cannot pay buffer stock, they can't. They like the fund in my education ministry so debate here and until right now they are now revert to telling parents say omonfa eduane ni ade and support omma. Mr. Paul, my question, and then they say, what is wrong with the mentality of Ghanaians? I buy me and this in now, so my buy and me ben near school, papa uncle, me ben to me uncle school. MPP nyama buy, now so me buy to me uncle school and yadache. Why is say, even after this deliberate attempt at government na ye, Edia failing collaborate and omun to me tertiary. Nini nano, ya one crophobia that's with now Sabio. His Excellency John Mahama Membu Papa. What goes into the thinking of Ghanaians? Since you are in Ghana and you campaign and you talk to them, what is their mind?
Oh, Minya, many opportunity, any KUST, political science department, I could do Komo. After the voting pattern, and our reasons people based on at the Tuapa Ghana. Minya, any policy. Hisem, what I say, flimsy excuses. What I say, and yet the African now I hear 2024 when some Dr. Baumia Kai against their NDC for Kai as a Papa Benom Kai. See a Bemanipa Anyan Kuko in this time and age. Obiano season. What I say, Obiano baby papa amana bushia, baby papa, e de ma. Now we say Obama money and coco. Ubeye say, okay, Casansem way no, Yajina so akoto abama no. Etino, idea yɛmfa bibi papa ya ye den ejina so eno ane human relations a ubeye you be there for them at any point in time share education hono a Akufo-Addo time na training colleges omu 2,500 cedis a term omu did 3 times what you say and see John Mahama at the no stress free or say free stress one yaba omu 5,400 and so omu did one 5,400 the school fees na could do 5,400 and odimu half waba 89 yen say half 80 nipa no so ntua half onim say Akufo-Addo time na no 2,005 yet odidi baako but Akufo-Addo time na teacher training no odidi miensa ne Akufo-Addo time na teachers enya data allowance ese enya another allowance bi ka allowances ni yetu ye tua no on November bia edu November yi so ewo John Mahama time yet man tua sika no what man tua sika no enne enkwala ne faili ya they are blaming say the true reflection of GES minia enye san kwala na ye national science and maths quiz no enye san kwala na enye san kwala na Akufo-Addo time omu ko US ekoye debate wo ho a omu winning your mobile Ghana enye san kwala no a for the first time John Mahama buy Akropon school for the deaf and blind sa teachers ni nkwala wo ho a omu ye che omu ade nyina omu aduane nko ye nfidi omu ni friend ya wo de na to school mu say o che na de na won say ama na aduane ndie obey den no wadidi there were demonstration omu say serious serious o tu bisa won say edie be pa na nipa be gina so a o de beto aba say nya hisem a sa time Akufo-Addo on there we didn't hear any story of this sort. Oja, etiminia education they don't understand education, you know. Say washa enkola results are say kan say may instead of say obey bibi afa ho na teachers allowance ne wan watua ma omo no John Mahama say ma wo kan say next year secondary school bia nyanya akukọ enti enkola na o ma pass this year no intervention or Sadia Banese Omunsanya Nkoko ewo school mo. It is next year results na ebeko akobi say. Akana wa born.
Nkoko due baba de.
Ya we ebeko so next year. It nkura no nkoko so ba. No matter nkoko asa PS. It ye be sa tetia ye ho ewo fie so omo ba fie a. Aden.
I finally comment on my budget, Mami. What can you say about the 2026 budget?
Budget in it.
Mom, what questions? Man, on the movie, Abana, why not? Answer.
If you say, me who cry, say, at the next year, President Mama, what count of Fabiana? And I say, I want to come in 2026 because he can't air defense, associating the agri sector. What you say? Eco defense, you know. As so saying, agree. It may be that next year I want to be a quackuna anymore. On come here because how can you set a priority? Say aeroplane baku 6 to helicopters. What to a luxury one? The baku befa 25. Na baku so alpha 80. Na president took coin nipa 80. Mudi na chi kohe. Mu ko pe mu ni ara moto. President took coin nipa 80 mu coin mu kwa koyede money atos afremo so why do we spend money was our sector ye here abra teachers ye demonstration encourage petrol ye tutu libe mu bibia masa 2026 budget na ye ko kan kire ye no emfa nurse ni wa adwuma emfa teacher ni wa. Do you call this one a budget? All what you can see, there has been increment of salaries. Yatumu ewo presidency. Omupe salary increment. But the whole of Ghanaian workers, yet to omaketuemu 9%. Meanwhile, Akufo-Addo time, yet to omaketuemu 25%. And now we say a criminally managed. Now criminally managed, na obiji 3,000 or Akufo-Addo penswa. Ne 25%, na 750. And then the same 3,000 ewo Mahama Aban Papa no. The same 3,000 ya 270. We ye koyana ye buy. Do you call this Aban Papa? And ne cross amamete ye see between January ebesi and ne December muno. Bank of Ghana has spent $10 billion and ye diate dollar no so amana go through 10 or 11. And no faso be ni nya was
$10 billion.
$billion. They say, si etu abana baumia wini 2028, among for be so trunk and until Ghana.
I am more planning.
Oh, Debbie, ye better benkwa momo dia no pebia. Na ye fried rice susu ama womu. Ewia na enwumre susu ye fufuto eto edikosia ne nkate egutu ama ndisi fo. Ade omo ye no ye fe. Nti saa na ebejeju omo so fe anopa fried rice ewia ni aka benku na enwumre ye fufuto edikosia ne nkate.
Asaba okedemi ni ze sana mo.
Ye ni so papa. Eti ye be ne saa momo. Ye ka benku a ni aye fried rice ni afufuto ni de amommo di. Saa na ye be ye omo pepe.
Me pacho obi de question about first person say Mimbisao about Mahama third term agenda and what Bibisa and what is your commentary on that?
I know there man in body trimukra because Ghana hano. You say Ghana is a beacon of democracy. Just say ye nyina na ma also ehwe ye esua ye. Si eto aba na de obedi. Ti say dia modin kunima ye nim say Monfa bibi papa bia embre yi. Na so ya boye tirimu po say 4 years time. Mesa akwa akoto aba. Ayi nipa na mempe no no afri ho. But ekoba ne say ye nimu say wu nko biemu no. Na say wu go tirimu po say o pese o ye. O say abedi biem enu nti na wayi sojafo nyina adi. Na odi wu nipa abehye ho. Wayi chief justice adi. Na parliament no fa sebu akwan so ayi MPP for na afri ho dia. Menu anya ade beba so ne aba so china ubetie asofo bi ena nyame se Mahama nko tetem ale na monka se nyame se won tena so for life tetem de so for life mbom na monka se tetem de se ne 4 years mo man ka se nyame na ayi naba it won tena so kopem se wiase be say that is what you should say what I say meanwhile no amanfo tete aban papa abano adi NDC for nkwa na eka Ghana ni bia ni ho a wo ka bi enka aban de uba fofura ugu niemam eniemam ye fo ema obia enso enne ye si ati dollars so enso banku da so gina ba bi ejina enne kontre na ye 5 cedis enne pa kontre do 15 cedis oda ya si na ye oda ya si ye segu so na wo sare enne oda ya si ti se utue sia ansa na wanya oda ya si are sa na de tena o mam Kini am ti oni pa won baba
and say the Ghana the more the power pre-control 15 cities.
Pre-control 15 cities. And now so me no e odaya say ma me ne beje o 10 and san was severe gutu ama. O ti ase. Odaya yes odaya adwene ahoro ne asagu ase say o nom kwan na efe. And odaya ti say otua. What be that?
Hey, Nancy Saba and Papa, no more than no more pattern Krumo.
I don't want to say Busumi Bian, you're more 20,000. No more charity. What I said. And then can only the million Yama Kumu rent pa Coswo February mediaso. I mean, if you're ye didn't then or then grab a jack no my say Nina or permit I want to wound him and may bread papa.
You, Mr. Paul. Me pato obi question bi obi wana. Okay, sorry, wait there. Obi said I'm coming Mr. about that. Oh, okay, Ma Mary, pato away father brain na until pato. Mr. Paul pato obi a question ma until no tie ni ma.
I'm it, you know.
Osi obo wa baso until tie ni. Away ma pato to bo ase. Ma twen answer. Yeah. All right, mommy, pato fe kasa. Pato ma kasa. Yes. Mommy, did you now? Avoid no low, pa. Avoid no low. Aha, kasemu den kakra because on take they are can on take. Aha. I feel the mommy. I feel the kasa no too. I feel the kasa. Correct.
But say the city and some or can any can he's making a lot of things. Means some now can just a young woman and I'm not going to Yamisha me my power over it na the problem yenene be campaign yame ya domina say prime minister na yi doctor ya ye be one na the make can say what they come for video be a minority
Aye.
Ye can say it the na be can say they should boycott the parliament because it doesn't make sense to say only a minority and BBR and this is for the never parliament. Like who can cook, they will pass it because they have majority. They are the supreme from Mahama and then go. Baby, I almost say, Ghana to be Ghana. But the name of you are almost so original, they were near Tensua. My head, table, and you come at 2 a.m. Woman was so many years to the woman the yard. Now, fancy, you know, a man will find that and then this is when you come with you. Because when you see a little say, and this is one year, a meme, because will be a meme, as will be chinchim on that. Not a dear with your one chase. I will name that in a new one. There's so what the end of no watching. It's almost the only I don't want to get nothing. You almost put it to my at least. If I saw it, the initial, my idea no calling it. It also be Ghana, I can't say my hammer. I put in a team to show your punching. It's any idea, ever my teacher, there's this is a good guy. Yen United the catching on the A that. You can't, I need a new say. And someone no can I have I almost didn't do the back and let you after my okay, I'm saying no one here. And so my hammer, the degree, I think a dear bed to fire and I'll find you the after me. A dear fire, said Mr. Yandoh can't say the president or die to grab why the come would be think a cheap or cast of a combo thing. Let me know the day piano shade your politics. I did a Ghana pay. In Tine, the Amuko piano. Our consequences in Abano. You should pay it because we told you, said there's a pathway in so about so we told them, but they didn't let go. They should bear the consequences. Now, Omuna Mukaka, Kenya may have about 2028. Omuko told Manama MPP. Now, MPP may use our honey at the sorry in few almost.
That's the power, Mr. Paul, we did not, or Boa Basso, say, and somehow can ask our ground and so someone can deny some point. Now,
yeah, grown a medium. I had the me famu America. What I said, the Nipa no famu na me ye cow. Mini a Nipa watching no Ghana how. A serious.
You, yes, you, me pacho, Diva. Diva Pacho, Mr. Paul, you, Father Brana, unto Diva, oh,
yeah, no,
Diva Casa. Rami, wait for me and wait for me. Let Diva finish making a submission. Now we'll know about. All right, Diva.
Fellas, good afternoon.
Afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. My question is that it seems that NPP, your communication for not say or more communicate my I say I'm sure nowadays because social media is and near my big gray ACC or Senka almost starting on come bashi abaya and wash which because a bit to say lithium ya a buy ya na nekufuado a comma start proposal your almost name no more buy or more about 5%. That is the no or more yeti parliament no. Yanti say yan coffee air can't want it because the one wants more. Mono mutia do the Blueberry would the but say a PF woman no ye de dinner and then ma almost a bit said Felix more almost so much more can and call for bed a bit but see I say. We stay news. Are they a moon and a chimwan and to make question the person distance and the time as question person distance the same. Maba opposition, a mushrana, and I say be do what Mosha Monsankai, Intinamam, Mosulo, lay back now, the pacho, and maybe a per se, but that's very special.
All right, do you?
And it's your back door.
Okay.
I follow my country. I'm new accounting in Timam was in Yamu follow you.
Okay.
So, Patricia, why?
But you made to not say the bear made to an American.
You know, what was so
yeah, Remy.
God bless you.
Rami.
Yeah.
Okay, into your guest or her. I don't know, say who follow you the ana air course now. And for a bisa question, two or question me and I say only question so my obi bisa. Okay.
Okay, the person the kind of say. MPP I get beat I'm a Ghana. Mama over don't obi you know who the bafo. Yeah, $1. Also, who said this can crack Ghana? Just say, well, just say, yeah, for you, or the air bafo.
And that's just the Ghana about from how long?
Yeah, or the air bafo. Yeah, for you, who the air bafo. NPP, or B. NPP. One of the you have insurance and Ghana. What?
On my MPP for now. MPP for did I say MPP no size no?
$1. Just say only conform. Yeah, also what to be that?
Remy. Mate.
Oh, me, yes, me.
Mate, Remy, Mate. Remy said MVP.
Oh, Mr. Becky, my father, so Diana Ragbert.
Oh, no, so
God bless you.
Yale to was me news, so Oja Frenny. Nana,
me person me change call Kennedy and Japan.
it's any triansa, Singapore, qua. Wow, your questions be China question, Embrace. When we finish the questions now, then we can send him off right. Triansa, man, Kennedy, the answer. Remember, chance no was saying Kennedy, no. Triansa, why? Hold on, man. Me too, correct. Nanadwa. Okay, and me part you into the hold on. Me part you hold on. Just got it. Me part who a question and I say a submission because me person between me Jana Kwine, then we can focus on ourselves. Okay, real Max, part far. Just got back.
Yes, I was. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, into question here then, but Fabra fast.
Mr. Paul, also.
Oh,
Mr. Paul, also.
Utio.
And then a whole. Oh, you been part of the catch there, yes, 2024 election, and go for me at all, yes, I don't know, Bestina.
Oh, one money.
Hello?
Yes, Koso Utio.
I don't know, Bestina. Obia and young static committee. Negative at them. They are talking to me. Anti-communications in an hour cast and not what you won't as a super to talk. As a super to talk, your president. Or talk Maui, pick up Maui, now with the communication. I don't know, but one out, I'm the Antamuka. Mom was someone to the party because a party in power for God's sake. Now, opposition party to me was also in crop for Galamse for 20 pickup at 1,200 pickups. And it's part of propaganda. Now, a whole party in government. Now, communication, a first directorate. No need resources. Now, one come young 21. No,
thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
All right. I would try Remy. Okay, Mr. Paul. Media minim said Mark minim said I know say we asked for resources, we didn't get resource. And yes, say bisa, but onu bisa say adenti and a bibisa course. Na mamba bonting and make say the party is not resourcing you. Na mutana wa na you could lose election every answer. Sani ama we basom. But no question on the buy.
Yo, mami answer bakwa na onu eka say obisa bibia say ada na yentimi mbo aban na chi na museum deal ne ade no yentimi ka ho asem ne ade no mini a wani to internal elections here wo hui isi ano ye nyina ya no ewo so wuti ase any propaganda bi o mo de beto ba omia so ne bibia no eno ne ye hwe say ye be clear sa na mani nyina because Baumia is our surest best bet. Obetimi ama ya win. Nti ama focus no enko so. Na yewie ni nyina wi then we will turn on them and do that. Nti ama sometimes you balance between internal one only way na wetimi afedi obeye. But I have devoted my time 90% to internal because I know here pa. Yentimi focus on no so na say echo change then obviously a new candidate from MPP, a new candidate from NDC omube use incumbency advantage national security so jane wan ehunu na ebu afa so but with an old candidate from MPP, a new candidate from NDC the possibility see about winning or the probability see about winning higher. So see about can once na aye win. Ena all kase other ne yanka ho asem ansa na afi ne eba beka ho asem. Minia ena make a choice say there was supposed to be a budget. Even access to say otie me kasa no a access to information kra na unya bi na ade akasa about the various projects na oma ye ni nyina you can't even get it. What you say? But who are bema ukokaka ese ubegu awa ban so we were quiet and defending kakrebia ibetimi. What you say? But now that the cat out of the bag no edie ubetimi aka wasem say next time no we are not going to repeat those things again. What you say?
Yes sir.
Yeah, say budget amba. It is obi ma o car kra no a. Masa, there now they top petrol.
No correct.
The people from Okono, ye unkra budget. So how do you take care of them? What you say? In anya say obi top car ma o no. Let just what the petrol about so esi ho amawa. Wo dey air kwa kasa. Oh, there wasn't budget. You bet me e dia kan ya asem. Ni nyina aka ho bi. And the dear baby drew baby I do. What I say, and we have learned our lessons. Just say going forward, I think they will give prominence to communication. Send a beya a beboa, ama yina the expected outcome. I peno. Yensa etimi aka, etimi aboye.
All right. Just got it. Oh, question.
Minya ba kubi kaso.
Question.
Me bacho oba oh tell to was why na me bacho we answer next one why
was wo Kennedy yesre no a ye pa ne chew baby aduno Kennedy is good, Kennedy is better, but Baumia is best. Yesre no a Kennedy ye nua ba baby ayeduno ye fi se Baumia ne betima me agi to me 2028 enti ye pa ne chew maame men ko Kennedy bia stay Baumia because we are winning. I'm telling you, sir, we are winning. I'm here and I'm telling you. When Ashanti decides, the whole world or the whole region follows. What you say? The whole Ghana will follow. And baby, I'm one to make catch us Baumia winning. So don't change because Baumia will win.
Okay.
But you're not.
Max, then and now we walk on. Max.
Me see. Also, Papa, because we are in the 2024 election. And Crawford, you MPP and Mukoton's election, and you forget it. And some you go to Abano. We are 2 years ago. This will be a bon one. And silence means consent.
And
you go up and down, election. I don't mind country. I'm young baby. I bet you know, be among all for inquiry.
Intino, patches, why hasn't there been an inquiry? Say, also been passophobia, say, elcrophobia, but this one, I don't even think Paul should even answer this. Also been pandemic or no allegations. Why should set up a committee to go and investigate to be a tiny baby? Can I say? No.
Master made them who maybe a physical. It's who must have maybe you.
There be tea.
I said, make us also Bampana make us the Uncle Panachono. Also Bampa, the entire assembly say. 2016, I saw his contribution. Our Debua party, no, pioneer the idea. What next to so Bampania Semono. MP before treating an ordinary person.
Okay.
What you say? NDC. We NDC in inquiry, and Kawasem, Unya Bonnet. You didn't court to cry a chicken. But also Bampa in your police case. You didn't court to mu. Crano. Yeah, the handcuff born in Sa Etare and Papa. That is what I'm saying, sir. Yeah, dear Manahano. So young Panacho.
Okay, into Chayo, Meba too, Intino. Mr. Paul, sad statement, no. I also have me so me a different view as to the whole canon. And the view and then they say the fact say me na me bomb paye Emma will be the president, no. And I say in my mind, the Megins will be president, no. Does not make me above the law to be treated different. Again, I understand. Say NDC people, as some credit and therefore we should have also been able to help something. But this was in the case, also been packaged, at that time, not president, any party. Now there was nothing able to me because it was in the case of the police. And yes, you are convicted, and you can say presidential pardon. But also what you say, and again, there are only actions, and I didn't call. So, Mr. Paul, in that's my estimation, are we saying because Obiya meme so for Nintendo, so Nipani be bonia, we should flout the laws, and is that the understanding?
Yeah, men cancer, Bagana Hana say, yeah, me swam, me say, me MPP Nintia. Obio, yeah, Bresse say, what you say? Galampa yentimi kwase nyina ese yesu a yewuo ni nyina yete NDC fo na etuo what the American say eti onya asem a ofrem Ghana ha no unya asem a obefre panimu na panimu na boa tisa broje wona emramra ni ade bibia ya adwuma wo mamu no ye de ne nte saa what ya say ha Tiatemtuwa, Uber Ghana, Krana police, Chiwa, Uber Frame, Mamma, any police in Nagaza, I'm here, Jao. I'm doing that.
But
I will so for Penina, some of Fre, Etino, say I will need ma, as of for Yankaso Mungo di Bonnet, but Odi Bonena BBC intervene.
Okay, to you, they're not
now we are what not know to the full. That's all.
Okay, to that hold the and say, Anka Omo pardon the Kakra. And I make sure say, or no pardon, no, not any possible because not court and convict.
Police for ya and the walk. What you say? Now who say when they Obia Bonnie apart from NDC fool? Who NDC no Pakokunipa, you bet down. I'm telling you. And the next ruling in the bear day, Papa, because you will be a we have people near you. Hey, sir,
we have people
now. And now, dear, but we end it about you, Papa. Oh, man, your band is share. You have a clock, Papa. No more cause what to hey.
There you go. When quite a minute, you.
They say you better crow Tom. You better crow you will be 2 years there for fee. Sanet, ya dear netia.
You yate. Just cause about times and the time they ask on. Inti Obia Mr. One question quick. Now mean to me, I'm sorry, so I miss OP.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure so near the Mapa or at the moment, and MPP. Maybe a question, yeah, mammy, you can't say. The also vice president, yeah, or the kind of sick up on the tree. Or no question, I may be bisa.
Why not?
Bisa said that and near mamma, MPP in penning for Omahuana. Now, so Omahunsua, and I'm on bank and we'll move to the upper home because Yawagana, a bron yako cabia, yes, bron yet, 7 letter. Oh, now we'll be a cabia, see, only the one canning some no uncle. And when I had the party about party, let's me and Swana, because I'm a person with Medasi.
Mr. Medasi, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Men can answer. Men can answer. Did ever say or no, dear, as of where you actually say Kennedy Nebedin Kunimunutino, and a Kennedy Disuso of a fan advice, Uncle Yeshirano Kose. Yes, we are so for a catcher, said Baumia Nebedin Kunims. It's yet a Juma, I'm a Baumia away. So a year then, maybe a Yajanu Mayame. But on one in my bra or did DMPP. DC for hours and comma project in the qua or Tinan Cranho or your project, I know I'm contracted yet, on one in him do the Me de me imagine ha mbu na tan. Dem o ye gya no manyame. Oni also odi nyame di. Eti so ye de o ye no. Eye nyame kwa so no ye ya, ye gya no manyame.
Yo, Mate. Mr. Marcus, any question or Mr. Marcus? Major Marcus.
Marcus, I can't make a
Lady C, me patro a question time and your casa time. Just say oh a question there you can ask. It's a time no
question na me bisa question be.
Patro Lady C or once why me patro Lady C or once a crank Mr. Moment or orderly. Me patro any yes any day more.
Mr. Paul, question na me pese me bisa ne say Mahama wa ye no ho say or ye snake under grass. Or pese or sneaky or ye near maybe answer you betumi aba. Mpanyinfoɔ no mwehu ne Mahama pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ na kwan bɛn so na mobɛfa a mobɛsi ya no because Mahama deɛ you can't put anything behind him. Me patro me question ne me da say.
Yeah, ma me say see idea Mahama on na what to me wo Ghana how.
Something behind him.
Enti say see idea here ne say ye hwehwe your party ni yie. When we officially have an opposition leader no will be recognized. But say see here me na wo ka say your party ba omi akra akokasa yes say na no ada ye launch amendment constitution. Yeah, you ba omi akra free mu say or call elections nti ye na free. And so ye the president Kofo ene Nanado aba anka vice president was last year was nke de ne ba no ye na free. It is bibia no betwa after 31st. Send ye be ya we will have a recognized opposition leader, then we can speak to issues. Now yet ma confront it send your name city.
All right. Oh, Cranka call. Okay. Akrugu. And I said, Mr. Marcus, why ready? Mr. Marcus, one question and answer. Okay, then please let the question people do it, and then we will give one a 2-minute submission, please. Akrugu Mpacho, a question. Why be sending a mean to me and with Mr. Paul? Why?
Oh, yeah,
How resourceful and Dr. Bawumiane part in especially with the communication, because say about opposition is the only arm of the party ever be effective for human and party communication. So let me say a quan so and I bet me deliberate strategies. I bet my empower party communicators. I'm more much my effective communication up our party. I'm winning 2028.
Mr. Paul, but what say?
I don't know, Makacha will say no, the party no, you need resources. She said, yeah, Muti Bieno, Kennedy, a comma party no 3 million Ghana cedis. No, okay, it's a shame for MPP just after opposition, government, 2 months in opposition, you know, the party is broke near that. They don't have money. And you know, the next leader of the Babedi party, Nenimuno. I don't know, de yesu ni ebibia no ebekwa akosi so na watima resource the communication yenyina fi say no na ebetime dia win to me no ne akone so.
All right, Mr. Paul, I feel you better say that aka
It's more question.
but to be a question no because that's first maybe say say and then question I want to win me sir into be a question.
Question is I didn't see Mahama buy and one to form Ghana. I didn't see.
Remy.
Yes.
Mr. Paul.
No,
okay. Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Me pacho yes eh Mahama ba enkrofo wu na ewu na adentia.
Ya no kura eja hwehwe nyina bebre. Na no ada ikura wo kope adwuma. Yes ye army recruitment. Army recruitment ye kope adwuma keke no. Na nipa do what you can say do mienu akwa ku. What you say? So ade a ye nyina ye nte ase se ba bi na omukọ yo se de na omukọ ye yo ade no so nyina no esi a esi wukwada eti enim ade a omukọ wukwada no kọ ye eti ye nyina nya ye nyina ye da no so omo ye nyina ho ban na wonyi ye mfiri fidisu media otum ma ye da bia.
Okay, Mr. Paul of a bullet ni you can choose to answer, you can choose not to answer. Political party be especially MPP per your constitution a structure no. The most effective arm of our party or the most operational arm of the party, a general secretary or the secretariat. In your estimation, do you think our secretariat has performed better, good, and should be continued, or do you think we need a change? You can choose to answer or you can choose not to. That's your bullet question.
Oh, why not? I will answer.
Okay.
Yeah. The issue is that Bibia no experience room. Anya hwe kura uhu niema bia ama no enya experience. Next time no, onka se onyina ha, obegyina ho kro obegyina ho yie. Anase onyina ho. What you say? Etimi de I would say experience count enu ti na okopa adwuma after say do certificate akono. Yes san akofa wo CV bra. Enu na be me ehu niema awaye. Eti just ko obo ne ho moden eba ye no waba abonten ama yehu eniema na ono so ankasa ona mu bie this many more and a resulted as in opposition. So I think that if we give him the opportunity again, he can perform based on the experience. I don't think so. Be a general secretary and he will wish to say a opposition. I thought to say the wish in an sense winning. They won't be na ebia ankoye. Yeah, man, opportunity him. No better me perform.
Okay, so you have the view say we should give them an opportunity so that they can also perform. Okay. Me pacho obi abahase obi sa last question na fe ube to me ejayo. Teddy me pacho o question here then. Teddy.
Yes sir.
Teddy me pacho obi sa question no why na mean to me sorry so.
Hello.
Yeah, Tale Kasa.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Paul.
Paul is here. Paul can hear you. Just talk. Why?
Mr. Paul, Tuminka.
Obiato unka. Daddy. Otiyanka. Okay, I think I have to take you off and then you will come again. Yes, Mr. Max. Me pato question where we there be question where we bra Mr. Yes. Say also bempana o de tio. Say also bempana o de no a point to talk no. What is the relevance of also bempa here? But that is his opinion. Or no cancer, no. Miss Smith, they be chance. Some of the things, no, why less situated. The fact say, Mimi say, Osu Bempa, Enya, dear, and I, we and the boneno, and no interest will be so dainty and you, Osu Bempa bonnet. And I'm Mr. Paul, the dynamic or the Casame. I've been here challenging what he said. And that is so, no, the dynamic or no, de Casane say, you crow muhono, okay? And please, we all heard him clearly. Say, Asemusia, they expect say whoever has power and answer whatever should be able to intervene. And I'm trying to say, I don't believe in that. I believe says so be there na onipakono wrong there. The person must face the law. Again, we cannot say because obia kwaka say sebio obia ye ousu bempa bone inti no che say ese ni na sorry. Now I mean that is Paul's opinion. I for one will shit on ousu bempa any day because he's not relevant to anything that we say. But ebia ono so cannot see ohuni ni maybe awaye inti no no so ese okasa. So my man in banta to say na well yen yes ousu bempa nye inti so obia so nkase ousu bempa nye. Mm-hmm. 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 Did they process them through court? Did they go through court? Or court and yeah, they never court. Is that what we are saying here? That is what I'm trying to avoid you from driving at. As some you deny by into conclusions because Sanka Mr. Paul Kano and I'm assuming say na sebi and say MPP for channel and now and I just and say MPP for channel. Then it means say you deny been ko room. He is our guest and no guy. He is our guest. He has said something in the position. So far, as more back and when in an there be, but on only position, no. So what I say, it's for us to hold him say, Ena, Ozu Bempa can say, Ena, sebi, Omuchi Ubi, and Omuchi Ubi. At the end of the day, Omuchi Omo, Stekanoma. Did you see say the Steka Kokot say you should go and fight? I mean, like Yana say he was given this amount of ticket to pay. No. If anything we saw, we only saw say screen a camera capture video for us to see what went underneath. We do not know. The same thing with Ousu Bempa. He was caught for doing something that I think was stupid, for him allowing himself to be ruled by a woman. That is fine. You know, that is your perception, but I'm not interested. That is the position of the party. And you are trying to make it like the position of the party, and that is what I don't encourage. And one another maker. Why, Mr. P. Mr. Paul, oh.
I'm your whole.
Okay, me pacho onipa ba ko last question na owiya na metumi agya kwan pacho wa ya de pa 2 hours 30 minutes and odi amaye almost 40 minutes kra and odi amaye 30 me pacho bisa question in term na metumi nya no kwan wa na yo na to question one
yo mpacho 30 ni motemeka
o dem clear 30
yo Mr. Paul Yandoh. Why are dear Papa? Were you some Mr. Paul Yandoh or your grassroots member? Because me a grassroots person and some back US 92, 94, 96 tick of affairs in the Western region. So I know exactly as some Mr. Paul Yandoh Kanina or Kasati say Ubia only party in your maye. Intino they are all canomo being ginanu. Baby in Kusi Bonekra. Why, yeah, dear Papa, my monitor system, no hospital, my monitor. They are all can me person me de can only say 2 things be or ham per se me can. Or yeah, or the way even though Okasama party, not or yeah, or friend astute a supporter of or friend who come to me. But senior OC or numerati and your ma a kunkotia a year chamaun to me. When ye femini gold now or exhibiting when to me when you put him, which is a very good thing. A year true. I idea see Wakasa ye pa. Now, young person Mitchell Ghana for say obiti say chamaun to me. Said ya a qualakitu away to me a born homebody to me establishing a hosano. Say mood the money best sign one. Obi anywhere or no otumi kwahwere na new fifria or the bebobue adwuma bi wo Ghana nti saa anytime na ewo ye man no mu no mo man ye careful pa na wuntumi ye your man na watumi we braze the odd no watumi adu ba bi a wadi mimi saa na me wo Ivory Coast me go Smith ye kire me say gold ni no me wo Ghana me hu me say that hu gold da. But Ivory Coast na mi ankasa mi ko hu gold. Na gold na mi hu ye no. Se sa time no se mi catch you say this is the gold nka bi anka nka mbeka say akwara boni or display in your maybe any intino wakasa ye wo ho dia me pese me a little bit a submission kakra wo ho ne they are not all can about Dr. Bawumia ya man chance
bye.
Yes, I am Dr. Bawumia chance a hawk cran and per me straighten something. When we say Bawumia, not all co-election, no, I say like MPP is going for the third term. Yes, no, MPP was going for the third term. You know, on one kasana ideas, you know, it was premised on what Akufo-Addo had done or what he and Akufo-Addo had helped, you know, achieve. Into na the obetumi extricate no easily. I was say okọ into all no one kasa ni de na ekuta no ne de entumi nya adwuma home prempren no. That was a mistake Ghanaians no so womo ye because womo antena se Ghanaians no womo antena se na yes sebi onu no wanya kwa articulate na yi ni dwuma ye but later on look at the drip ye o de bay o ka kira Ghanaians no say me ye sebi me ye femini what I say me fi sabi me fi akura se say na me ye maka taxi da ma ye say da me tu kwan me hu dia me de mani ahwe nneoma bi a asi wo sarim inti me nso no me de wei beba na aboboa yen wahu last minute we drip machines a wode buy say na ho but Ghanaians didn't bother inti ya Ghanaians no na wo antie na say you me no ka bibi o se gisa ayew wahu ade ani gisa aye Ghanaians say di be ya yakotu ye a enam so masisi NDC asan so papa we say di odi ye ya ade a French for basi deja vu because a idea happened that and unity intino ahono mumma ye nyina ni yanjintum say akansie ne ekoye na akansie nso de ukwa obi apese onwini na mmom NDC fo amfa nokware enti say football a uya fawra and the crown the technology biaba ye betumi replay na fe ya den ya sanso ya decision no for when enti sa yen referee na nkasa na onukra no o she I say onukra she is boxed into a difficult into their MPP ye ni omo ye no senia Paul no more communicating with Ashanti region. They did their best because the work was there.
Hello?
The work was there for us to see, but we didn't listen. We didn't bother. Me feel say a holiday, Dr. Bawumia onya chance to say something. And now it was in progress. Into ye say adia na ekoso, but adia no mo ma ye ni free me I have been with the Kufuor the government. I was part of it. The lose power. I saw it. Na senior etino and yet easy for you to identify. Nemum too many errors and yet into the abaya say a happen Kufuor time, a happen and another third time, and yet the other happening you to say Mr. Paul okay, yes, answer. And then lastly, also Bampani Diana or Kano. And one no until my country or your grassroots person. Okay. Idea a see a idea see nemum okoye and the born in the behind the door, closed door, no something could have happened. But and only to me Paul no nanu kosi bone. And yes, sir, but that is the reality. Into young so I walk to muma yensia. That is how our grassroots level no at the end of year juma. It is sanity into no that program now we are no nipa na ba wa distinguishing hopa me na sana me pese me chere at this point.
Nana pi ampacho time na so who question and answer submission. Be pacho so who question na mami hu say submission so mami hu. Be pacho say I na me bisa say who bisa question and answer who pese uma submission. Simon, because I say me Jano, me ba to try answer. I couldn't make us and say the time or so. I say me Jano no call. Inti nunca me bisa say your question there can bisa question now. We are no me to me Jano kwai. No ko na fi akayen wa. Na yen yet to me edin ko. Me ba to you. Sister Monica, but a question and answer submission. Now mean to also.
A question, oh.
Me pato be san question back why na. Me pato be san back na. Sister Monica, but a question and answer submission.
A question.
I didn't know we did you too who I have feedback about they be am me try.
Hello.
Aha, I feel the casa.
Michiao, Nyabema Bakupe.
Yeah, me do so.
Mr. Anno, Pacho Michiao, me did the Monica. Because I free South Africa. Pacho me question, I may be sound say. What when you acquire part of wound to me? Any bao me idea. That question where they also na se me defa. Mpacho me question is say. E di important pa ni chairman wontumi aye ne wo wiase. Onam amane ene ahohiahia ntisem. Sa asem no nko ane da makoma so. Meni asem bia aka na nyumre.
All right. Mpacho Bone ben na wontumi aye nti aye twene da reso sa o se de da na akoma so ano no nti so ubetumi.
Matsam nyina no.
That's a money.
Yo, anyone say, who to me, no, a original chairman, or that's the original chairman of MPP. What I say? Who say minister? Man, who say Okoda board be so? Man, who say, appointment, any BBI, but for to a very loose paper, now you're so say, Neduma. Yeah, Brenna, level me feel say it's unfair because so won't to me a Jimmy Pa now by 8 years. It went to my young crater. What does it? It went to my young crater. Where to me and
Papa.
Went to my young crater, Uncle Banham. What I say, Naka, your Jenny said, more was a wound to me. Oh, yeah, I didn't say one of the but still was a medium young crater. I don't think it is so. And no necessary evidence in Abeto say they don't have anything against him. Encroachment there, a cost war baby. Mamu, the photo as I say, Mobile no be a cotton movie. Who now will be a say encroachment a cost. Mining concession dear man no. Won't mean born bed and koto wo veranda so anopa no watam no akubiem. Yes sir. As I say esun it will be a bit more ballroom at any time. Now in any case, abanwa or no ya abanwa mu kakraka na wo police wo army e wo bibia no say ontimi em protecting asase dia. Wontumi ba akofo peno. Ono obede no protect asase no. What you say? Me ba akopɛ no. Ebe no protect asase no. Enti ayo time ene nadwuma oyɛ ɛwɔ region ni mu a NDC fo officer they cannot penetrate him. The bia say amanfo influence enkrofo during political periods. But to me no, you cannot influence him. Ene asa dia ya ba ba the back time back shall say ye ne wo aban to me. And omanya the help of MPP for ni bia almost so no more time won't to me dada and no more day or day.
Yo, Mr. Paul.
Okay, me that's Papa. That's it. Now Semba
Monica, hold on.
Me that's
Asame na woka no can
me that's it. Me that's na ma Semba kwa meka. E di akire ye party ma. Na wiase a ye we kwasia na si ye de me yonko. Ye neme na se wo party eba wo ne to say nua amoye ye funkro mu ma na se okoton wo party ba se ye nku no ye ngu nanim ase ye mre na se a nsunsuanso no ekọ so wo de wo nsaba akotene nipa so a enan na aka ni nyina na hwe wo so enti nipa biala ne nsa hye wo ntumi asem mu no me nyankopon hata soro amesom no me de me shenensa. Na MPP for mo very careful. Yet to ya no naleka. Na problem aba yesu nyina ye MPP for ya no. Edi minim. Edi na ma MPP for ya safa abeduru sabli. Enti me de mafutu a me de be ma ye nyina ne se wa wonsa hye wontumi case na se no. Me de mi gyan ni nyina ma twe di aponkese yo hataway. Oni woni wontumi ntemasem. Bye bye, Mr. Ano. Nyami shira pa.
Mr. Yandoh.
Me da so let the support to ade support MPP.
Oh, say Bible mu. Na Ohini David. Ne ba e de Absalom. Na obi a na otumfo ye frɛ no Ahitofel. Na Absalom aboka kyerɛ Ahitofel sɛ onkotu ni papa fo efubɔne na ne papa nkɔ esabi sɛ ne be ya okɔ saa esa na obekɔ akɔwu na Absalom no abedi ade. Na obi ekɔka kyerɛ David sɛ saa de wei na Ahitofel ebeba abɛka kyerɛ. David tee no ɔbɔmpaye esre Nyankopɔn sɛ Oma Ahitofel ejina tuo bia enna ne nkwase asem. Etimi edabia mempa ya mebo ene se obi a oda oye hinta dua kire a wo hye saa asem we nyina achi no. Mempa ya ne se enna ne nkwase asem na nyame enye nokwafo. Masem nyina no.
Me da say sister ama me ba cho wo bibi kan sa na me akwa na Mr. Paul akọ.
Nyame andom nti 31st beba ye be ye fie adwuma na awie na efi ho akono nkomo na aka no ye nyina ye bebo enti nyame nhira abrapo on hira bebre medase
medase papa pa nyame nka mo
Kwame question ana submission Kwame Edu who question and answer submission na me nya na kwai
question
but you be say no quick na me here
aka ka Kwame me je ni ekofi ye me bi say ye mpeni ni say social media ono company for no bi say ye MPC say omo parliament meburi omo MPP mu me fa say ye to omo tun say ye mobilize omo me bisa say the pay yetimi mobilize meburi ni bi amoma boy ye MPs ni ho ban ama ye ne ana say untu mi so no say I say baby a wonam bia ewu party na ye hihye bi say omo pe meburu bi amoma boy na to mo ye bibi abo untu mi ho ban ama ye ne because what I ye ye na ye party that regional chairman je de ba de na wo say omo wo Ashanti region mpedifo no ti je be no di agbo akwan mu a omo di bo untu mi so ho ban.
All right, Mr. Paul. Question.
Ayo. Yebenya nkasa pepepe ena ewose party for no ebo no ho ban. Na gamrantie di nachi. Enso akoye wonu nko a so ahwe court a okọ a one ne lawyers pe ena eko. Obia yi wuntumi ama. Obia nka na asemu biem. Nipa baako ye freezing the bank accounts, ye freezing the pickups. Ya kwosisa ne ntare ne mpaboa nyina free ni fie. Ene wokọ court a t-shirt na t-shirt wuntumi. Ye freezing the mobile money. Ni bibia ye de yensa atoso. Oti ase. Enso court bia ni ho ayesa o. Eya ban tumi ena omanya ena omode yesa niema we nyina. Na no da ikura okosre court se nko mbie na account kura ma no. Na wotimi nyi sika kakra. Attorney General ne kogina ho twantro se untumi hu ohu ena de ben iti yambia ma no iti untumi aye mobbo papa become wate oti ase obi wonu ho ban ankonam otimi kura na fie abeti ade beti no oda ha ade beti no oda ha chema ba kumasi a unhu ba bi oda kura cause ontimi nda ne fie no oda ha no obi enu ho a obo ne ho ban oti ase ena MPC ne soso no Obia no betimi abon omo ho ban eduru abatro so a obia be subject himself ami ato ne so aba se ne esitie no a
yo meda say Mr. Paul meda wase
yes
pa se ye to nsa frɛ o utumi baaye na me bɔ mpa ye so se the way I see asom ewo Ashanti region no this time anka obetrim e de aba national ma ye se bri ni dua because baby edu no we need this type of people, we need the potent people no to lead this charge into no matter what say na madam producers as so mo no etumi di nkomo na oje penny say oh but the amesre ne said the da wakoma so ni nara osoro hini nyame enyema no ndo mo na onfa MPP emra na me da so say we ba omiani enti mema 1 minute pe faton ba omiana fa sign out my na feja yo
yo ansa na meton ba omianu ma menton me ho asa Madaroma national de menko but region nim regional secretary oya adoma pia oso onko biem enti akonwa no aba beto ho enti mesra mu nyina se one me pese mu boa na me bedi regional secretary se ne be ya metie part mu ensem metie delegate ensem metie obi bia no asem yetimi de aboa ma party no ahoden abamu papa ye to so susu isi fo boni a mu yetie ye nyina me ye secretary metro ni nyina gugukum na yabenia yetimi aka banku ama omo anopa na awia ya fried rice na anwumre ya fufuto ne de ama omo fise asetina omo ni yetina mu no ye ni je ho papa afesu so no meso mu no kre ene nukredie mu papa ti mesrese regional secretary for Ashanti there madama mombeboa na yentimi endi secretary no ne fanso mu saa kwan yi so na ye party na ho odin akofom no ye sample ne biem na nkunimdie enye mudia Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia so no masema me di twato no se obia no nipa bia deserve a second chance na wo ma ne second chance no a utimi hu se obetimi abone hu modin yie papa ide mi gidi pa se Dr. Bawumia nsem a no wo ka no enra na ye asem a ye enra no eneso so edaso ye nokure saa ensem a okan Ghana fu anya kwan tie no etimi fi si e ma no kwan na otimi ebe kan nsem ni yie a 3 years a day animu die ebe to Ghana fu tim ama omato aba no ama ye 2028 na mi hyiamo eni akwanya kese a modi ama me na me kura mpo a me nsem fata mama me akwanya yi mama etima be ka me akwanya no na me nka mo ho ewo abra ye nyina ye titimu
me da se pa Mr. Paul etifo me da mu ni na so se mutumi eba ya mo ne Mr. Paul Yandoh and there ye ton sa friend na mobile na program na ye fine madam producers as bio chairman Janice me da say ye virus me da say team for Joe me da say Bano me da say Boedi me da say one more amoboa na ade ikosu ni na Kofi Tonto me da say pa mpa eboni say onyankopon emmoa na bibia enkoso enwano emmo bia Mr. Teddy also made us say usu to me by edibesi I had to say for more. Eduardo, you said hey, what's up? Eduardo, what's up? Oh, can I put you up? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Eduardo, yeah. Oh, really? It's here for Mofanche. Why? Now, until I am in person, me the link, mano. Link, I made the man. One do you be there? Let me go find this person. It's here for Mofanche. I almost didn't put them up. We have to strain through all these, and that's why I don't like putting these things there. I don't like putting my link there because some bad. They just come and mess up everything. But anyways, I'm going to end the TikTok. The Facebook and the YouTube. When I'm here, we will meet again on Friday. Right? And sorry for that mishap that happened. Somebody requested a Putin on or decided to flash a pornography material I don't know, that can cause us to be flagged, but I've taken it off as soon as it showed. So hopefully we are good with that. Mama me fancy na if free na economy sremo sa link no sa wonni obi a ye invite o sebra memfa link emma abonten fam obi abio. We have to keep our page decent at the end of the day. You know, there's a lot of people back. Maybe be papu bia na like what this person did in time fancy now nyame Friday. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. TikTok and another one patch me uncle